Hey, nah, this bitch hard, man.
Welcome back to the Moshcast. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday.
Wait,
It's Friday.
hold on, huh?
It's Friday.
Oh, it's Friday.
Yeah,
Yay,
it's Friday.
Friday.
I hope everybody's,
I'm not at work.
I hope everybody's having a good week and a good start of their weekend. It's the best. I don't know if it's the best time to live. Best time to be living. I don't know. That's very questionable. But I'm good. I'm glad to be here. I took a week off. I say every Friday, rain, snow, sleet, or hell. But Daddy had to take a break. Papa had to chill out for a second.
You needed that.
I needed that.
You
I
needed
needed
that.
that. I really
sure
did.
did.
So I hope everybody's having a good week, good start of their weekend. We got two new people that are actually on pod. One has been on pod that was for the Thanksgiving special, and then one also was on pod that was for the Halloween episodes. So they have been here. You've seen their faces before, and you see one of them a lot, actually, in the background, or their voice, and they're like, "Shut the fuck up, Si! You're acting silly."
Oh,
No, I
Lord.
don't.
Give it up for Grace. Grace. And give it up
That's
for
me.
Jobie.
Jobie.
Jobie. Hey. Willow's not here because they decided to just say fuck the Moshcast. Yeah. Yeah, they keep on. So they say Ginger, they almost get fired. And then now they're just not showing up to work. I don't know if is that a Gen Z thing? Or what is that? You know what I'm saying?
A lot of things could be Gen Z's fault.
Yeah, I tell
Let's
them.
just blame it on them.
I tell them to show up on
My
time.
God.
I tell them to not call me a slur. They just keep on doing that, and so I don't know what to do. I don't want to fire them, and then I get what is that shit called?
Seems they're pretty wishy-washy.
Yeah, wishy-washy.
You might just have to
I don't know. What do you think, Willow? Comment below. Comment below. They're gonna watch the pod and be like,
like
"These
and comment, Willow.
Tisk
Um,
tisk.
how are y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good week?
Yeah, good week. Started a new job.
Yes. Yes.
So
New job.
that
New
was
job.
interesting.
New job. Hell yeah.
Oh
Are
my-
you enjoying it?
It's
It's a job.
it's a job.
Yeah.
I feel like all jobs are just like I think you should just hate it. No one wants to work,
Well, and that's true.
you know?
Like surface level, I think you have to be able to want to like get over that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because every job has its pros and cons, you know.
Mhm.
But this one sucks.
Mm.
Like it sucks. I mean, it could be worse. I'm not like serving people alcohol
Right.
and
That's true.
ranch. I don't
Right.
smell like pizza right now, so that's
Yeah.
fun. But I've been like security tagging a bunch of stuff, and I've got cuts all over
No.
my fucking hands.
Your fingers are falling
I
off.
had to wear.
Oh
I
my
had 5
God.
Band-Aids on earlier because I was bleeding so bad. I bled onto a fucking tag, and I had to cut it off and throw it away because I was bleeding so
Oh my
bad.
God, you need to glove up.
And then they also scheduled me for Sunday when I told them I couldn't work Sunday. Those
What?
bitches.
You're like, I can't work Sunday. You're working Sunday, actually.
Well, and then I called, and they were like, "Oh yeah, what's your availability? Did you schedule that as weekends? Like, did you put that as weekends? Your availability?" And I was like, "I don't think so," because in the interview she was like, "Well, I was like, I'm hoping to find something Monday through Friday," and she was like, "Well, the shifts are Monday through Friday, so you won't work weekends."
Right.
Well,
You're like, whoa, deal.
All right, cool.
they
And they're
always
like,
lie in
Sunday.
the interview.
They
and
always
then
lie. Oh, we went to Spirit Halloween this weekend.
Woo! I need to go.
Spirit Halloween is fucking open for business, baby.
I need a new purse.
They
A
have
cute
some
new
really cute
spooky
things.
purse.
Yeah, we gotta go check it out.
That Jack will buy me a Cthulhu stuffy. Yeah.
You hear that,
It's
Jack?
Sick. Yeah.
You better.
Halloween gifts, boo baskets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's about that time to start making the boo baskets.
Yeah.
They have a Freddy Fazbear animatronic.
Dang,
And
what?
Yeah, I heard they had an alien animatronic. Is this true?
They got my girl in there.
No,
they got our girl in there. Yeah. Yup. She
That's
looks
I
cool as
gotta
fuck.
go
crazy.
see
And
that.
you like step on the thing and it goes. Dong,
Oh
like
my
the fucking
God.
thing in their mouth, like spits out. So
Oh.
they
I'll have
have
to check it out.
Ozempic, Michael Myers.
Oh.
What?
Skinny Michael Myers.
And the theme is like summer slasher, so it's like you know,
Classic.
like a camp.
Yeah,
like,
campy.
Jason, what's it called?
Jason Voorhees.
What's the camp called?
Camp?
Camp Laszlo.
Camp.
Sleepaway Camp.
No. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What is it called?
Camp.
The Jason Voorhees camp.
Crystal Lake.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's
Yelled
it.
into
I
the
pulled that
mic.
one out. I wasn't even
Sorry,
sure.
I forget. I'm not good with
You
these.
you've seen Sleepaway Camp, right? Have you seen Sleepaway Camp?
I don't think so.
I think that's your homework.
You do need to watch Sleep.
That's
It
the
is
reason I
a-
did.
okay.
That's why I did that.
It's like a crazy
It's
B-rated
so-
movie.
No, it's B-rated as
it's
fuck.
What is it? 80s?
80s.
Maybe early 90s. This crazy B-rated like horror summer camp movie with this crazy twist at the end.
Super
It is
crazy
the
twist.
cheesiest, most entertaining crazy movie. You should absolutely watch it. You
Yeah.
Jack. Y'all should watch
It is awful.
It's so funny, and the
but
end
it's
is
so
insane.
awful. It's good, and then at the end,
It's
it
kind of like
will blow you away.
Frankenhooker. Have you seen that? You've seen Frankenhooker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
kinda
that.
like
It's fucking
Frankenhooker. It's
awesome.
in that genre of
Yeah,
like
sure.
shitty, funny B-rated movies. that are,
Sleepaway
like,
Camp
great.
is like probably one of my favorite.
But
my
it-
favorite,
it's
like, slasher
fantastic.
movies.
I
It's
know
fucking
I've
fact.
heard about that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a good one.
And I think they have like two. It's like Sleepaway Camp and then Sleepaway Camp 2. Maybe I'm not really sure.
Have y'all
Maybe.
seen? It's kind of the same realm. I think it's called Old Boy.
No.
Oh yeah, the Korean film.
Yes.
I haven't seen it,
never
but I
seen
want
Old
to.
Boy.
Yo, same thing. Same fucking thing. I'll watch Sleepaway Camp.
Okay,
Y'all watch Old Boy.
Old
Okay.
Boy.
we'll watch Old Boy.
I'm almost
I've heard that
100%
Old
same
Boy's really
thing.
good.
Okay, Old
It's,
Boy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've never heard of Old
It's
Boy.
nuts. We also went and saw the new Evil Dead.
Mm.
Yo, so good.
Was it
I'm
So-
was
scared.
it awful as fuck? Was it like
It
gory
was
as shit?
so good. But yes, but it's in a way that's like it's not just like what are the Art the Clown? What's that one called?
Oh.
Terrifier.
Fuck those movies.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't
like
fuck with,
those.
and it's sketchy.
They get boring, and they're also very like it feels fetishy
A lot of
almost.
Yeah, a
the
little bit.
content that happened
People have
in
started
that,
doing that. Yeah.
the actress didn't get paid for, and a lot of it was non-consensual. In a lot of that, and she's filed a lawsuit against them. So
What?
fuck those movies.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Also, though,
That's crazy.
but the way they write the gore in that movie, it's just so odd. And they're like, yeah, it's the point. It's supposed to be unsettling. No, it's not. Like, there's no plot.
it's
Right.
awful.
The Evil Dead movie is completely different in the fact that it literally, like, it's a part of the story.
Right.
And it's supposed to be cheesy. Like, the way they put the cheesiness and, like, humor into it,
Right.
because they are funny movies. Like, Evil Dead is supposed to be comical.
Right.
And they do it perfectly.
Hell yeah.
So if y'all go to the movies, you should
Okay,
see that
Evil
one.
Dead too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see the new the one with it's Chris Hansen, Robert Pattinson. Chris Hansen. Have you seen that?
The Wicker Man.
No.
Not that one.
No, I want to see that too. I
Fuck
want to
yeah,
see
Jobie.
that. Really bad. We're
I
gonna go
wanna
see
see
that.
I want to go
Yeah,
see
we're
that.
gonna go see that.
Yes.
Yup.
I'm down. I'm down to go too.
Well, maybe you can come.
What's the Chris Hansen one?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert
Robert's pants.
Pattinson
Robert
is he's playing Chris Hansen, and it's like a
Oh, that's
dramatized
right,
Chris
yeah.
Hansen movie, but it looks so fucking funny and
Hell
like
yeah.
I bet you it's gonna be fucking
it's
good.
like a thriller too.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I bet you they're gonna film it like they filmed
and he
like
sounds exactly like him.
um
He's doing his like voice.
what is that? What is that
It's so
show
funny.
called? Mines.
Why can't we remember anything?
We're old and
Yeah.
we've gotten too high.
I don't know. I think we're
don't
just
know.
vibing. I think we're just getting so used to being
I'm
on the
saying
mic
that
again.
because
Camera.
I also do that like all the time.
I can't remember anything.
Whenever I'm
Let's
on
say, where are we
pod,
going when we
I
leave the
literally
house?
will forget. I literally will forget everything that I wanted to talk about. I forget words that I wanted to say. Blah blah
It's that
blah.
magic
It's that
device.
magic.
It
Yeah, the
looks at
camera
you and
just
then
like zaps out all the
entrances
memory.
you.
Well, technically nobody's watching us right now,
Yeah,
No.
yeah. So
and so that means we can say whatever we
we can say
fucking
anything.
want. We can say whatever
Talking
the
to a
fuck we
ghost.
want.
Yeah, we could.
I'm getting
You can
crazy.
say it.
Oh
say
my
it.
God, say it.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
well,
And
that,
fuck
yeah.
ICE.
Yeah,
And free
100%.
Palestine.
Yeah, and the Epstein files. Where are they at? Where
Release
they at, though?
Epstein files.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers.
So not on that note, but in the same realm of like, let's talk about something. I want to get this out of the way. Hold on. I don't want to get it out of the way. That's all I'm saying. Being very what is that?
I don't know. You can't remember.
I don't want to get out of the way, but
it out of
there's
the way.
something that I want to talk about at the beginning of the pod because I've been. Are you on Climb Talk? Are you on Everest Talk or anything?
What the hell is that?
Okay, so like just
What the hell?
like summits and climbing
No.
Mount Everest and
I'm on
you know,
hiking talk.
Matterhorn.
For a moment on Reels, I was on climbing
Okay.
Reels on Instagram.
Yeah,
So
I'm on
I
hiking.
know
Yeah.
it's
hiking's good.
I love
Unfortunately,
hiking.
from
stuff.
the hours of my scrolling, I know exactly what the fuck you're
Right.
talking about. So
So I got real into climbing Mount Everest, and then one time on pod I said I want to climb Mount Everest, and it's just been kind of like this running joke. Everybody thinks I'm joking. I'm gonna fucking do it. Everybody thinks I'm joking. I'm gonna do it for real. One day I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna climb Matterhorn for sure.
Yeah.
But it was a running joke and stuff, and so I got really into Everest and like aura edits of like people climbing, and like I'm like, dude, this is fucking sick, and you know, people just like climbing and like falling and shit, and like either dying or freezing to death or whatever. And I'm like, fuck, this is. And I would send it to Willow. I'm like, 20 fucking TikToks of fucking mountain climbing and shit. But last week, unfortunately, something very tragic happened on Matterhorn. I think it was Matterhorn. I might be wrong on that. I don't know what mountain it was, but
what's
there-
the matter, Horn? Sorry.
What's it matter?
what's the Matterhorn? So I started like following these mountaineers that would climb, and they have like huge records and like they're badass and like, oh shit, this motherfucker knows what he's doing. And there was an avalanche on Matterhorn, and 10 people got caught in that. And it was kind of fucked up because I saw this thing that said, you know, 10 people and like a Netflix documentary and like all this stuff got caught in an avalanche and like, you know, whatever. And I sent it to Willow and I was like, us, LOL, you know. And then that was the first TikTok I've seen about it. And I was like, whatever. It happens all the time. You know, people fucking die up there. That's just the way it is. That's just how you become fucking points, landmarks to that fucking shit.
Sensitized to it.
And then the next day I wake up and then I see it's actually fucking bad. 10 people got caught and they all fucking are either missing or have perished already. They know, you know. And then I messaged Will. I'm like, dude, I fucked up. I'll take that joke back. I'm sorry, you know. Found out that one of the guys that I follow, Nims, was in that.
Wow.
Do you know who Nims is?
I don't, but I'm sorry for your loss.
Nims is like one of the guys that like has like a whole bunch of records doing like summits with no oxygen and shit. He's been doing it since.
Sick.
He's been doing it forever. Like he's a bad. I think like his start was like 2017 or whatever. He's been doing it ever since.
Maybe I'm not sure with the name. Maybe if I saw him.
I'll send you a thing about him, but
Damn, that
he
sucks,
got caught in
bro.
that, and then they were searching for him, and I was seeing like he's dead, he passed away, and then I've seen like his location's still moving, like he's still around, and then I think it was that Saturday or that Sunday afternoon they retrieved his body and shit, and I was like, fuck, man, fuck.
So that's what you wanted to get out of the
Yeah,
way.
I just wanted to get out of the way. You know, I want everybody to know. Rest in peaks, Nims.
Damn. Yeah.
That's something that the mountaineers say. Rest in peaks. If you didn't know about that.
So where is Matterhorn adjacent to
Matterhorn
Everest?
is like as in like level of like intensity.
Is it same like area?
Oh no, it's not in
or
the same
is it,
area.
Like different parts.
Yeah,
of the world?
different parts of the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Matterhorn is in. I actually looked that up recently. Where's Matterhorn? Yeah, right there.
Could you climb a
Mount
mountain
Everest is in
like that,
Peru,
Jobie?
right? What?
Would you climb a mountain like that?
No.
It's in Switzerland
No.
and
I would
Italy.
I like climbing. Or I don't even know if I like climbing. I don't ever climbed anything really. But
Should we go climb?
I like
Should we try
hiking.
it?
I've climbed in
I think we should
Peladero.
try.
I
Climb a
climbed up
tree.
when I was young.
Yeah, climbing a
but
tree, but I think we should do
climbing,
something.
Though,
Like a
I'm probably not interested
massive rock.
in that.
Well, it's
I love hiking.
very scenic.
Yeah, it is.
Mount Elbert in Colorado.
Oh.
Very scenic.
Okay.
Easy. There's like a lake in the middle of all these mountains.
Oh.
Stuff like that's cool. Little
Yeah,
hike.
see, I could do something like
or
that.
walking.
But I don't
Well,
want to do anything like
hiking, climbing. I feel like hiking,
incredibly
climbing are a
You know.
little bit different. Are we climbing this hoe, or are we
But,
walking a trail up?
yeah, like maybe like a little mix of both. Like
Okay.
There's probably a little bit of climbing mixed
there's a little
in.
bit of turbulence,
Right.
but nothing that's like where if you slip, then you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
Right.
I don't want that.
You miss
level.
one
I want
step
like I'll
and
get
you're
hurt
fucked.
maybe
Yeah.
if I
You're so
fall,
fucked.
but like
you're just absolutely boned if
yeah,
you don't
no, I
have
don't
the
want
right
that.
equipment or
No.
you know.
I don't even
your-
want the chance of like,
lips are
oh, I'm gonna
freezing
drill
off.
into this rock and then
You're-
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fall.
You can't
maybe.
feel your fingers anymore.
You have to climb. You
Yeah, I
have
don't
to. You have to
wanna be cold.
walk
You're on
across a
oxygen.
ladder because there's like
It'd
a
have to be nice
gap in the
weather,
ice,
too.
and it's just a black hole, and you're just like climbing.
Would I visit
across
one
a
of
ladder?
those places? The base of it?
Well,
to meet the people
yeah.
and see what's
I heard
up?
that it takes
Yeah.
12
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
days to get to
The base
Mount
camp.
Everest base camp.
Yeah,
Let
the
me-
first, the
Let
real
me learn
one.
you
like,
something though, because there is a history to Mount Everest.
Mhm.
Because now it is more of what people would be considered a tourist destination.
Mhm.
Right.
Because there's like coffee shops now, and there's like gift
It's
shops.
totally
and
gentrified.
not that it's like a walk in the fucking park, because if you do decide to pay that much money to go do something like that,
Right. Right.
most of the time, like there is like the extremities involved,
Yeah.
you know. But I think I can't remember what exactly I saw. I can't source it, but I do remember seeing like it floating around in Mount Everest. There's a lot of health insurance companies that have like bought into Mount Everest. I'm pretty sure they're health
Yeah.
insurance companies, because there has been so many deaths, and a lot of them are speculated to be on purpose, because the tour guides are getting paid significantly more when there is a loss in the trek or when there's injury.
That's crazy.
There's something somewhere
I
involved.
can see that where it's like
I mean, there's always something dirty
And
going
that a
on.
lot of the reason why so many people have died is because of money. Like it can be, again, I can't source it,
right.
but if we like delve into that, then you
That's
literally there's a
crazy.
pipeline of people getting paid, and like
Dang.
Yeah, they'd kill you off real quick if you went
They
up
were
there.
like,
They'd get
"This guy
annoyed with
can't."
you for like 10 minutes and they'd be like, we're just going to kill this guy.
well, and I think part of
How
it
about
too
let's
is
just keep on going?
part of
They'd
it
say-
too is they make it where it's so like they make it difficult on purpose,
Right.
like
Right.
or something.
Well,
But-
you know, it's
But
funny
also
to me
too,
that
it's
they
like
can.
if you can pay that much money to go to Everest, it's these people that want to like experience Everest, and those fucking tour guides are like, yeah, I'll give you the fucking, I'll let you experience it, buddy, 100%, and I also get $10,000 if I let you die.
Well, and this NIMS guy, it sounds like you said there was like a Netflix documentary
Yeah,
guy
right.
involved too.
Yeah.
So maybe they were filming something. Maybe they were like off the
Yeah,
path, off
Nims
the-
Nims has done this by
They were doing
himself.
something
Yeah,
crazy,
Nims goes up and does
know.
shit like this by himself all the time.
But if it, like, could
And
you
so-
imagine being caught in an avalanche?
Yeah, like they said that he like fell like
I would hope that you would just be hit so hard with the snow that you
Right.
You
would be
just,
knocked out.
I know, yeah.
And you would just die of suffocation while you were passed out, probably.
Right.
quickly, yeah.
That
And
would be the
and it was
ideal.
crazy too because it took them
But-
a while to get to him and to get where he was at, like essentially and shit. Like that kind of stuff
awful.
like him matters, like, you know, like he had a whole bunch of people backing him, but like these random people that go up there and they're like, I might not make it back, they're like, yeah, well, we're just gonna leave you, we can't, there's no way. Sometimes there is no way.
You
Yeah.
literally can't fucking.
Once you get like you get into like the fucking nitty gritty of shit, it's like you are taking your life at risk.
Yeah.
You're going up there knowing,
I
bro.
would never do something like that myself, but I would never do anything like that with y'all. Braxton,
No.
Why? Mind me.
Because
honey.
if I couldn't save either of you in an
Oh,
emergency,
yeah. I couldn't live with that.
oh my god. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? Throw
I've
you a
thought that
fucking
about
lasso?
even
I'm
just
coming
going
with
on a
you,
big
brother.
boat or something.
I'm like,
We're
Grace,
both going.
go, Grace, it's fine. I'm like, go. I'm for
Like, guys, there's an avalanche. No, it's just me. Ah. It's just me falling
See
to
you
my death.
later. I'm that guy on Polar Express where like he's
on top of the train
he's
making
like,
a fucking soup or whatever, or coffee. I
yeah, he
think.
just
He's a
disappears.
ghost.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's me.
Damn.
That'll be me.
I mean, we could run it up and haunt the fuck out of Mount Everest. You know how much juju's probably
No,
up
I'd
there,
love to-
dude?
I want to go on a hike.
We need
Why don't we
some.
go to like Kilimanjaro or
No,
we need
something?
some
let's go to-
spiritualists to go
go to
on
Paladar
Everest.
Canyon.
Let's go do a pendulum reading
Oh,
up there.
yeah.
Let's go see if we can.
do like the
Contact
empty
me.
man
I
shit.
bet there is some crazy.
You know what I mean? Like the suicide forest.
Oh,
Have
I
you
know.
seen Empty Man?
Oh lordy.
The movie Empty Man. You've seen the Empty
You
Man?
showed me it. It was
Yeah.
scary.
Are we getting scary though?
I mean,
Are we
it's like
getting
it's
scary?
like it's
It's
kind of like
scary.
that because like they are doing a climb. Like these people are doing a climb, and they're up on this summit, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Do you hear that?" And it's like a real low like whistle, and he walks to see if he can find it. Falls in this hole, essentially, and they
It's a
try to
good
go.
movie.
They try to go save him. They do kind of end up saving him, but you find something in there, and he's
messed
looking
up
at it.
spiritually
Yeah.
from something in
Some
there.
got him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's all very spiritual. It's a
And
very
right at the
good
fucking
movie,
beginning,
actually.
he goes,
It's
"Dude,"
right at the beginning.
he goes,
Oh,
"Dude,
wow.
what's wrong?" And he's about to touch him. He goes, "If you touch me, you'll fucking die." And like the whole fucking movie is based on that. It's one of,
It is
it's
a
like one.
very good
I
movie.
fucking love the Empty Man.
I
What's
love
an
that
empty
movie.
man? Have y'all
That's
seen-
exactly what the
It's
whole
a really
movie is
good
about.
movie.
It makes me
What
think
is
of
the Empty
this
Man?
one movie where this girl or this woman is stuck on the lift. She's stuck on a ski lift for like days.
What?
Oh,
I
I
don't-
think I've seen
You know what
that.
the
And
fuck
she
I'm
like
talking-
gets all burned up and
Mhm,
stuff.
and she has to. I think she eventually. Well,
And
I'll
she goes
spoil it.
crazy.
Right.
But from what I remember, I think she jumps and like it breaks her legs and has to like.
Mhm.
She finally gets off the lift, but she's like near death.
Holy
So
shit.
she's like crawling to find help. I think she gets saved at the end of it. But it's this very intense where she's just stuck on this ski lift, frozen, like in
And
a
it's like a
blizzard for
mental thing.
days. For days.
Right.
And I don't know if it's a true story or not.
Mm.
It also makes me think about that girl that
It's-
got her arm bit off when she was surfing. Y'all remember how big of a deal
Yes,
that
That
was?
was
Yeah.
a big deal. She was
Big
in my
deal.
teen magazine.
Big deal. That's what
There
I'm
was a
saying.
whole cover
Yeah.
page with her.
Disney was it a Disney movie?
She was in Teen
Mhm.
Vogue.
Disney fucking ate that shit up.
They ate that shit
Oh,
the
what
fuck
was that other
dog.
one? Oh my god.
Like her arm.
Literally, they served it for fucking dinner.
Was that good?
Oh,
or-
that movie with the two
Barbecue.
girls that are stuck up on that pole.
Yeah, Fall and Fall 2.
Ah, scary.
Have you seen those movies?
Fall, and then there's
Fall 2.
There's
We
gonna
don't know
be a
about Fall
Fall
2
2.
yet. I think it's going to suck. But Fall
Fall was
is
pretty
terrifying.
Sponsor.
These two girls climb
good. Yeah, I
up.
fucking
What do they
wish.
climb up on?
They climb up. They climb on top of like a.
Almost like a radio tower.
It's like a
or
radio
something.
tower that's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
And basically, their way
Wow.
down falls off while they're up there, and they are stuck up there for so
Yeah.
fucking
So-
long, and it is terrifying.
Radio
Yeah.
killed the video star.
Mm-hmm.
right.
It did.
Did y'all hear about
basically.
that?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
It killed two.
And I'm also hearing that. Wait, what is it? Is it? Yeah, because radio did kill the video store, but AI is killing the radio now.
Mm-hmm.
The internet killed radio. The internet killed radio. Now the AI is
I
killing
listen
the
to the
internet.
radio every night.
We love the radio.
I love
We
the
do
radio.
love
we
radio.
love the Eagle.
We do
FM
love radio.
90.
We should
Oh,
make
yeah.
our own radio station.
The- oh, yeah.
Ah.
That would be sick.
It'll be like
be
it
so
would be called
fun.
102 The Cast or something.
106.9
I think you're saying it's a cat.
You've tuned in.
The cat.
76 point. Fuck.
We do all the crazy cuts like Moshcast. Con el tonga, con el zumba, ding.
You'd be like,
Oh
what the fuck
I
is
can
up?
make your bed rock.
No.
It'd be sick, dude.
It'd be tight.
It'd be
I'm
tight.
toxic.
I tuned in.
Yeah,
It'd be sick.
it'd be like
listen
it'd
to
be
that.
crazy.
Like
They
25
played the
sounds
radio at the
between
25
each
sounds
song.
and it's
Joe
literally
and
2
House
minutes long.
on
Like
Yeah,
this-
it's like a
Some
song
good
between
stuff
each
on
song.
there.
it's like the cheerleaders when they do their numbers and shit. It's like all fucking remixed.
Power,
Meow.
push, win, fight, go. Like the craziest.
We started doing like Viking chants and stuff.
Oh no.
Shun,
We have Viking hour.
shun,
That'd be
I think that would
sick.
draw the wrong crowd.
Well,
I've seen a lot of
yeah, Jobie has a point.
Vikings. I don't know.
And then Grace, you could do like the witching hour, and you could do like haunted stories and shit at 3 a.m.
Witching hour. I love that.
Joey, have you seen? There's these two ladies that do like a podcast together, and they like talk about film and like
No.
like.
But I
let me
want
see,
to
There's
now.
like there's something about like the moth and the Silence of the Lambs that appears. It's from like a painting or something, and they talk about like like crazy random shit like
That's
that you
cool.
would never know about like movies and stuff. That would be fun to do. Or
We should
like
do We should do that because I
I've
look
seen-
up stuff like that constantly,
You know how
like
fun it would
weird
be?
little things.
I think
If we
Jobie would do
did-
good for like a morning show. You would
If
do
we did,
you would do a
like-
really good morning show,
Yeah.
like 6 in the
with,
morning.
like some coffee.
Oh, I would love that.
You're like, well, good
I have a
morning,
lot of energy
everybody.
in the morning.
Let's get
A
your
lot.
coffee.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Oh, yeah.
the traffic. The traffic
Or-
here on I-40 is insane.
We could
What?
do.
Yeah, you do really good.
We
Oh,
could
like
do,
a
um,
newscaster.
No, just everything morning.
Oh,
Just
everything morning?
Yeah.
Everything morning.
Everything
We're
morning.
gonna talk about everything.
Okay.
We could do I've seen some ladies like do their makeup and then talk about like true crime.
Oh, I know. I used to watch Bailey Sarian all
We
the
should
time.
do like clown makeup and talk about like
That would be
something
so
interesting
fun.
while we do it.
We should.
Do
We're
like-
gonna
Like
actually
time
leave your
ourselves?
podcast and start our
We're
Oh,
own.
actually
right
gonna
now?
go. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna go and
All
we're
right,
gonna
bet.
actually take
Um,
your camera
sick.
We
and your
have
mics.
some things we gotta
and
take care of.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're gonna take the
We're gonna
snacks,
borrow this
if
stuff.
that's okay.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna, yeah, we'll just box it
You
up.
just
real
need
quick.
all this stuff and
Hey
Yeah.
guys, thanks
And
for
we're gonna
tuning
take those
in.
beers with us, too, I
This is
think.
just kind of a short episode.
yeah. Okay,
So-
cool. All right, y'all have a good.
yeah. No, that'd be wicked.
We're gonna go climb Mount Everest. We'll be back.
Oh shit!
We'll
Well,
we
why
do
can I
it.
go?
We leave him here. That'd be
That'd be so fucked up.
that's the ultimate.
That would be so
That'd
fucked up.
great.
Y'all do like a
me
y'all
and
do like a
Grace
girls'
are actually,
weekend.
We're going out of town. We're having a girls' weekend.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool.
We send him a
Yo.
selfie
Take care
on
stuff.
top of
We're
fucking
literally on
Mount
top of a mountain.
Everest.
Damn, that would be so
We do
fucked.
Mount Everest.
Oh my
Kilimanjaro,
God.
And
We're like, we
Matterhorn.
did it. No oxygen. No, anything. No, Sherpa.
breathing.
No, it would be Everest, Matterhorn, and K2. Y'all
I'll
would do.
leave you for a Sherpa, and I'll get to do the mountain every single time, every day, anytime I
Them
want.
fucking Sherpas are insane. I don't know how the fuck they do
They're
that.
amazing, and they're built for
They're
it.
insane
It's
people.
just
It's
like
ancestral.
genetic. Yeah,
It's in their
literally.
fucking. It's a
It's
mental.
literally
It's in their
ancestral.
fucking mental,
Their
bro.
bodies are
Mental.
built differently.
It's in their fucking mental,
It's in their
bro.
fucking mental.
It's in their fucking dome in their mental, bro. It's a mentality.
They've done
bruv.
like tests and stuff on them and their blood and everything, and they can actually like handle the
I
cold
wonder what
and
does
like
that word mean. What is the word?
straining their
Sherpa?
bodies more than a normal person
What
can.
the
Yeah.
word Sherpa?
But they're like
Let's see.
Because they're like built
Capable
for
of
it.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy. Like their lungs capacity is better. Everything.
Well, they lived up there. You know what I'm
The
saying?
oxygen in their blood is higher content than like most people. It's insane.
Let's
very
see.
neat.
fish kind of do the same thing, like
Yeah.
animals.
Okay, a Sherpa
I love him.
is a member of
Me
an
and Jobie
ethnic
love
group
animals.
native
I
to the
fought a
high
frog
mountain
last night.
region of Nepal, Tibet, and India.
Years.
So it's
love
it's a
that.
it's an ethnic
thrilled.
group. The Sherpa.
I made him take my picture with it.
What kind of frog was it? It's like a
Big
bullfrog.
Yeah.
fat toad.
Yeah.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
It was a big old bullfrog. It was a
Did you
toad.
did y'all even hear what I was saying?
No, we were talking about me catching a toad.
Yeah, it was a big ass fucking.
It was a big old
hog of a
fat
toad.
girl. She
we
was
were trying
hot.
to listen, but as soon as Jobie told me she caught a frog, I was.
Yeah, she was big and fat and hot in my hand. I
Yeah,
picked
she
her up and
was-
was
she
like,
was a
Jesus
big-
Christ.
She was a big.
Hers
she was
were
big.
kicking.
Yeah, she had the little black tips
She
on
was
her
cool.
toes. One of the
Whoa.
coolest toads I've seen in a while.
At work? You found
Yeah.
her?
I was walking and I saw her and I went,
Yeah,
so
it was
excited.
insane.
She
Girl.
was so big. She let
Yeah.
me pick her right
Girl.
up. She didn't even jump.
Yeah, she didn't. She was chilling there on
She
that
was
little thing
chilling.
for a while
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I figured.
Just for a minute, I was like, hell yeah.
She
She's
like,
probably tranced.
felt your
She's like, I've never seen a person.
presence.
She was so cute.
She probably just got out. She probably just got out of her little hole from hibernation.
Got out like what a jail.
Yeah,
She brought.
she
She
just
got
got
out.
bailed
she
out.
got bailed out.
She still had her little stripy suit on.
No, Sherpa is an ethnic group.
Huh.
That's what they are. They're
Okay,
ethnic
see,
group.
I was gonna say I feel like that's more like
Yeah.
direct.
So I think you can't be a
towards a
Sherpa unless you
demographic
are a
of people.
Sherpa. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was thinking like a Sherpa was a thing that you
like
did,
like an occupation.
yeah, where it was
Yeah,
like
or
an
like-
occupation, or
yeah,
like you
right.
got like ushered in or whatever
yeah,
the fuck,
like a
you know.
thing that you
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the same thing if you say Eskimo, which I don't know.
Right.
If that's,
I don't think people.
derogatory
Well, I
now
mean,
or
you
not,
didn't
but
say it in a derogatory way, but you're explaining something.
You
But
know what I
like,
mean? Like
it is something people don't
you
say
would
anymore.
Need to say that correctly,
Right.
Like
Yeah.
if you were describing something.
What would you call it?
I don't think that is a word that people can. I don't think that's a word people use anymore.
No, I don't think so.
Even people that are technically
Well, they can.
of that. Well, I don't know. I don't think they use it even.
Well, they probably don't, but they could. You know,
Maybe.
it's one of those things.
I don't know.
We should go to somewhere where they are.
We can
I mean,
ask.
we have Eskimo Hut, which is crazy to me.
Oh yeah, Eskimo
Some
Hut.
We live in the South.
I know.
We've got
And I
Dixie's
don't
Sometimes I think
over
about it
on
and I'm like,
fucking
how did
6th
that?
Street.
You know, we had all that trouble with the. Yeah, I mean, obviously that was way worse.
Big Green?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It was horrible. But I thought, you know, when everyone's doing all that, why didn't anyone bring up the fact that we got Eskimo Huts?
Right.
Well, and there was whatever it used to be. So, rip Cowboy Gelatos. Rest in motherfucking peace.
I miss it.
If you know,
They have that
you
spicy
goddamn
gelato.
motherfucking know.
Right.
And it turned into something like Dixie's,
Mm-hmm. It's a burger place.
which that
it
is
closed.
a terrible term.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Why'd they switch it to that then?
Someone bought it.
Yeah.
And then I honestly think it's something else now. Like I don't
it
think
is,
that
and
it's-
then it closed. It was
it's
Dillo's.
It's something
and
more.
then it
It's
closed.
something actually worse than Dixie.
No, it
No,
was
I hope
Dixie's,
not.
and they did get a lot of shit for it because
Really?
I was working in the Nat
Wow.
when they opened it.
What is Dixie's? What
It's
is
like
that?
it's some kind of
It's some-
slur or something, or a
it's-
word that's used in, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like literally descriptive of like racist white women.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, like that one guy. What was his name? That made that burrito place, or it was going to
That's
make
what
that
we were
burrito
talking
place.
about.
Yeah, it was Big Beaner.
Yeah, that's what we were talking
Oh, that's
about.
what y'all were
That's why I
talking
said,
about?
I can't believe that when that
Excuse
was all going
me,
on, no one
but
said
that's
anything
literally what
about-
the name of the
No,
business
yeah, that was
called.
that's what he was calling. Was literally
Yeah,
Big Beaner.
literally, it was on the sign.
And then
It's literally like a racial term.
and then his daughter
I
killed a
think.
homeless man or something too. So I don't know. That's all. I don't know about that. That might be. I might be missing. You know, whatever. Allegedly, she killed a homeless man. Whatever.
Who?
His daughter.
Dixie is a nickname for the southern United States, particularly the states that made up the Confederacy during
Yep.
the American Civil War.
Yep.
The term was popularized in 1859 with the minstrel song Dixie.
I think it's literally like a safe word for
and
white
minstrel
racist
is,
people.
minstrel shows,
And that's
which
why
are
we have.
Yeah.
making fun of.
That's why
black
we have
people.
Dixie cups.
Well, I don't think that's why. It's yeah.
Where did those go?
You know, I haven't seen
those
Dixie cups
been
in
canceled
years.
as well? Because y'all, I haven't drank water
I
or
haven't-
swig
I haven't drank
mouthwash out of a damn Dixie cup since I was.
Do you remember the
Dixie
we
cups
the-
are around.
do you
Oh, the coffee ones, yeah, you can chew
Oh yeah.
on them.
Oh yeah, and they're
Do you-
like rubber almost.
Do
Yeah.
you remember the
Like
cups
foamy,
that were the
fuzzy.
snow cone?
Crunch a little bit.
Do y'all remember those? The snow cone water fountain cups?
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
That
My
was
dad's
crazy.
work had those, and we would go in there, and we did take 20 of them. We didn't
Yeah.
even need
We're
to.
like, what the fuck?
They just
That was
melt in
such
your
a
hand as you
random
were drinking.
like a
So good.
what is it called?
I miss a cone
invention.
cup.
That was such a random ass. What if we just
Well,
used
it's
them
because
as
you can't
water
set them
cups?
down anywhere, and so there's no mess everywhere. That's why they did that in doctors' offices and stuff. So you're not people aren't leaving cups everywhere that they've drank out
That's
of.
actually crazy.
Wow.
That's
I
why they
didn't
did
think
that.
of that.
Yeah, I looked it up one time.
I
I would have.
Really
I would have made like a
long
cup
time ago
holder
because
for
when my
those.
dad
I
had
would
them,
have been
I was
like,
like, why?
look, a stand for your little pointy cup.
We could bring them back.
Yeah.
You can bring them back. No, because we're trying to stop
I used to just take them and set
did
them
others
in a
using
cup.
paper and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a waste. You know, we're trying to
We could use
recycle and stuff.
recycled paper.
Yeah, paper
We
with
could
that
do that.
plastic
And
inside
then
of it.
recycle the recycled paper.
And then just
Can you
keep
double
on
recycle
recycling.
things? I don't think
I
that's a
believe-
thing.
I think you could. 100%.
I believe you could. Why not? Why couldn't you
Well,
melt down plastic?
We
2 or
wouldn't
3
know
times?
because
Right.
Amarillo doesn't fucking have any
Yeah.
recycling.
Right.
We
So
should
crazy.
test it. Let's
We
melt.
don't at all, do we?
I think we have
I think we
one
might have
private
one, but
recycling
it's
facility, but
like-
it's no, we don't because I think you have to take it to Lubbock.
Yeah,
think
you have
it's
to take it a
like-
little
Because
bit.
my boss used to
Nothing, like,
recycle a bunch
very
of stuff, and she had to
commercial.
drive to Lubbock every once in a
Where
while
I've
to
seen
do it.
videos of people, they literally, it's like when you drive to the dump. You
Yeah.
drive to the recycling
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, also they do
drop
have
your stuff
recycling here because the cans. I've taken cans to recycling and gotten
Oh.
them.
I hate that I don't know that.
We should know
Should
that.
do it.
I'm an
We should
imbecile.
do it.
I don't
Speaking of-
recycle. I just
You know how
write
much
it on
money you can make
myself.
off cans? A lot.
Oh yeah.
I don't recycle, but I do consume. I do consume. wisely.
I have a coworker
and thoughtfully.
that saves every single
I've been
can
trying
that's
to
thrown
consume
away
it
in his
like that.
buildings
I'd be reusing.
and takes them in.
The thing that I have a hard time with, when
reuse.
it comes like
reuse, I
when it
reduce.
comes to consuming, is my food and my drinks and stuff. I have a hard time with that.
I've really chilled.
I go to like I'll go to like fucking. I don't want to shout them out, but I go to like our gas station that's here, and I'll fucking get a cup every single time, and I'm like, I need to fucking just use something other than that. But that brings me to my next point. I've been seeing a lot of well, this is the only. There's two political things I want to talk about. One of them is going to be serious. One of them is not going to be that serious, and it's going to be whatever. What I want to talk about is the tariff thing. Have you heard about the whole tariff situation that's been going on? That all these giant companies that were doing tariffs, they got their tariffs back. Walmart got like $10 billion back. Amazon got millions back from because they had to like. I'm not really sure what the whole math of that is, but basically, since they had to do tariffs,
they got a huge payout.
They got a huge payout for it.
Makes sense.
And it kind of sucks because we were the ones paying for all of it. We were the ones that were paying for all of this shit.
And we're not getting any tariff payout.
And we're not getting anything back from it. We're not going to get it on our taxes. We're not getting it back in any other way other than, oh, well, you know what happens. That's what it does. But these giant companies, they get their fucking money back. And this is not about the tariffs. This is about how much fucking money they consume. How much money they're getting. This is what runs the fucking world. And I hate when people say money's not the root, money's not the doesn't make you happy, or money doesn't run the world. Yeah, it fucking does. I'm sorry, but that's the fucking cold hard truth. Money runs the world, and it will make you happy.
I don't think that money can make you happy, though.
I'm just saying, right now, people are fucking running low.
I think if you can say money can make you happy, you have to say
being comfortable.
Unfortunately,
being comfortable. I would love to feel comfortable.
Yes,
this
is true. I will say money can to an extent.
Yeah,
but,
especially if you're a person of need,
Yeah, 100%. Because you're so depressed when you.
But that's separate from what you're saying,
right?
Because it is rooting the world. In the extent that billionaires have.
Which I still don't understand how we're throwing all of this money to these giant corporations and we're throwing money to these wars and shit. And we're still getting paid $7.25 an hour for a minimum wage job.
Less.
Yeah.
Or less.
As a server, I got
Taylor
paid
Farms, fuck you, Taylor Farms. I found out
legally. You want to know why?
I thought that you could only. I thought it was like 3 something was legally.
You want to know why servers are paid $2.75 an hour? Is because when Black Americans got the right to literally legally have jobs, they literally were only allowed that much because the government didn't
want to pay them
a
living wage.
And so they never made any fucking money. It was literally on purpose targeting black civilians who were trying to work,
and some of the only jobs they could get was serving jobs
their new
and
rights
what the
that
fuck?
They were granted.
It's horrible.
Even then, and so it hasn't changed since then, basically.
That's insane. Did you hear about Taylor Farms?
But I will say, it is too because of tips.
Right.
But we all know
matter.
People weren't fucking tipping people.
And how are you supposed to predict surviving off of tips?
You talk about fucking Uber Eats and DoorDash and shit getting tipped $3 for a 12.
I would love to talk about Taylor Farms. As African Americans entered the Union Army in early 1863, they quickly found that racial discrimination followed them. The pay differential was one of the most egregious federal discriminatory policies. African American soldiers were paid $10 a month, $3, which was deducted for clothing, while white privates received $13 per month plus a clothing allowance of $3.50. So this is an example where these men who were serving obviously weren't being paid. So I'm sure if I was able to read more about that, I just remember, being a server and making that much an hour for anybody is
it's
terrible.
Insane.
And there's a reason why there's always historically a reason why something is the way it is. It's always my hot take, since you asked, is everything goes back to politics.
Right,
everything.
100%. 100%.
Across,
And the thing is,
especially
too,
where
is whenever
we are
people
right
start
now.
talking about, like, oh, this generation is lazy, people don't want to work. No, they're fucking tired of being paid for shit to do a job that you don't even fucking want to do.
And fed a dream that is never going to happen.
Yeah, it's
that they've
never gonna
seen
happen.
through generations
Never
of their
gonna
families
happen.
not happen. And even if they do go to college, and even if they do everything that they're supposed to do, it still falls apart because it's not. It's not
Exactly.
actually true.
Exactly.
This is my
It's
thing too.
fake.
Tism. This is where my tism gets in the way, because when I was growing up, I worked. I started working my job when I was 12 years old. I started working for real at 12, And then I got my real actual job when I was like 15, 16, and I worked there until I became an adult, right? And they fed me a dream where it was like, you can be here. Could be your thing. We're gonna get you a store up in this town, and you're gonna manage that, and like you can do this. And I was like, hell yeah! And they're like, if anything doesn't work out, you can always come back to Freona, and you can work there too. And I was like, cool. And whatever the fuck, this is a long story short, but whatever the fuck happened, they decided they didn't want to do that with me, and they didn't even give my job that they promised me back, right? And at that moment, I knew. It doesn't matter who the actual fuck you are. If you don't build the business your way, they do not give a lick of shit about you. They do not care. And every job that I've had since then, it was like, I know that whenever I leave here, they're not going to give a fuck. They're going to find someone else to do this job, and I will not be remembered. So why in the fuck am I going to give my 110% to something that they're not giving their own 110% to me? If you care so much about me, then I will give a fuck about you. But
That's 100% the job I have right now. It's like they obviously have a hard time keeping people hired, but then you go and you watch all these fucking videos. You spend 4.5 hours doing it to learn all of this technical shit, and then you go actually do the job, and it's all incorrect. Everything that you think you know how to do, you don't know how at all. It's never right. No one's ever going to show you how to do it. They have a shitty attitude. They're fucking rude, and it's like no fucking wonder they don't have enough people and they're fucking
nobody fucking
short-staffed.
wants to work. Nobody wants to do that.
And
Well,
there's a lot of jobs like that.
yeah, going back to fucking Taylor Farms.
Yeah.
Not only the shit, the fucking parasite shit stuff in their lettuce. Yeah.
From Taylor Farms specifically.
They are digging deeper, and they found out that they were paying their people that were taking care of these fucking farms $1.50 an hour.
So they are incarcerated people.
Yeah,
And
it was basically slave work.
It is
almost.
slavery under the 13th Amendment.
Literally.
Yeah.
They're paying them $1.50 an hour, and that is literally why Taylor Farms, I hope you're fucking listening, we all know why they publicly announced that they had nothing to do with the Cyclospora outbreak. They were a family-owned business, family-operated business.
Yeah, I'm sure.
When, mind you, they are also not feeding these people, these men that are working. If they do feed them, it's not edible food. And they're out there for hours and hours and hours upon hours. So I have not been buying lettuce. And Taylor Farms also, may I add, is repackaged at Walmart as market side. It is repackaged at United as organics. It's at Trader Joe's. It's everywhere. And they just repackage it and price it differently. They do the same thing with chicken. They do the same thing.
Which goes, which circles
See,
around.
I heard
back.
that, and now I'm like, I don't even know what I need spinach.
And Tyson just made a huge deal somewhere about engineering a bioengineered food and processing it and selling it.
Yeah. We're gonna start eating lab grown meats and stuff in our foods.
Which I
I
think
told
that's-
him I'm gonna start going to some of the local meat markets
Me and
around
Jack have
town
talked
because
about
there's
it
one in
too.
Hereford that has an insane. It's beautiful. They have amazing food. I know a couple people who have gone there and spent $50 and gotten 3 months worth of meat. And I'm like, I'm going. I'm just gonna start traveling
JC
and
Acres
picking
place.
up a whole bunch.
Oh yeah.
I believe
There's
they
Eads
I
meat,
believe
which
they
is
have
expensive,
poultry.
but it's good.
Eats has beef.
It's
Hard to
here.
find chicken, but
I
I'm
wish
pretty
there was
sure
a fish market.
This
That'd
place
be
in
so
Hereford,
fucking
you need to
cool.
go with me. It has chicken.
We
and
should go
everything.
support local.
For real, honestly, support local. And that brings me to my point that I brought this whole thing up. I'm calling people out. I'm calling Walmart out. I'm calling fucking Target out. I'm calling fucking McDonald's out. I'm calling them all the fuck out. We've lost the fucking plot. We've lost the plot on these businesses that have came here to help our community. Walmart's not helping our community. Walmart is not a place that helps our community at all ever, and it never did. Whatever the fucking lie was, that was before our day, and now they're just here, right? And I'm bringing this up because of this. And it dawned on me last night that these companies that we have been bought into, Walmart, Target, McDonald's, all these fucking places that have been here that are humongous fucking monsters of corporations, their main priority when they started was to make something that was cheap and affordable for the people that lived here.
Can I also say, too, the people who started Walmart built with like architects a blueprint for what a community in a town is supposed to look like. So if you go to where the very first Walmart was ever built, the streets are clean, there's walkable sidewalks, there's public transportation, there's greenery, there's benches built around this Walmart because that was the model for it. And that's what they were centered around focusing on was...
And now they're a big gray block
and now
prison.
They somewhere eventually found out how much money they were going to get for just popping up everywhere. And now it's a huge conglomerate of just brands and, what's it called? Partnering.
Right.
And money shares and fake
and
ingredients.
We've lost the plot because
Sickening.
That was y'all's whole fucking motive. Was being like, we're going to be cheap, we're going to help the community, we're going to... And 3 months, was it May, June, and July were the lowest for McDonald's in customers buying them. In history.
I haven't gone to McDonald's.
I haven't gone to McDonald's in fucking years.
Probably 3 years.
Since, 3 years ago? They started bombing Palestine.
Right.
Literally, the second I was like, "Oh, absolutely not."
I haven't eaten at McDonald's, and
that's not me.
I just don't even like it.
That's not me trying. Yeah, literally, that's not me trying to be like boycott. But like now, especially with the Taylor Farms thing, like if you cannot go to McDonald's, you cannot buy lettuce from Taylor Farms.
Right.
And it's crazy how that opening up my mind to boycotting things and actually looking at where things come from has made me just not want to spend my fucking money.
Right.
I have not doing all these clothes and stuff that I've been unfolding or whatever. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
The amount of consumption I'm around is just so, it's literally otherworldly. Yeah. I hate going to the store.
Having to see all
that
product
going into
all
Walmart.
The time.
Man, I fucking hate going to the goddamn grocery store. And you do what you got to do.
Right.
But also steal from Walmart too. That's I condone it. I do. I openly do what you got to do because fuck them. Those motherfuckers. Just like how you were talking about how when you were 12 and you figured out very quickly that these motherfuckers don't care about you. What's another dime to the motherfuckers in the Walmart?
And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. They will get their money back. I've worked at a company, literally a company. It was as big as Walmart? No, but it was a company that needed help. We helped them. We did their inventory. We found out that there was stolen or damaged product, $450,000 to $500,000 worth of stolen or damaged product, and they got their money back at the end of the year.
Somehow, yeah.
Yeah, that's
there
that's
is
how
no
it goes.
place.
They file a thing and then they get the money from that.
There's nowhere that these companies, especially Walmart and McDonald's, that are not getting their money back regardless. They're going to get their money regardless if you steal it or not. They're going to find a way, and they always have. You stealing a fucking shirt or a pair of socks or a gallon of milk or whatever the fuck the case may be from Walmart is not going to... We have to take that mentality out of our brain where it's like it's a sin, it's a bad thing to steal from. Why? They have thousands of fucking storefronts that and all of these products are like 20 to 30. Like, we can't go out of Walmart without paying at least 30 to 40 fucking dollars.
Right.
No.
It's
the same
insanity.
thing.
And the place that you're working at, you talk about we talk about like consumption.
Yeah.
The shirts that you get, the pants that you get, those are name brands. How in the fuck am I going to pay for $70 worth of a brand of pants and then go to the same exact store that you're at and they're $15 fucking dollars,
Literally $80 like original Nike
And they all took 5
price
cents to
tags?
make them.
Yeah.
down to $9.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
I've
bro.
gotten things insanely reduced.
Yeah.
Insanely. Like almost 90%
Which honestly,
off.
like, I'm not sure exactly the history of the location I'm working at and how ethical it really is. Obviously, it's a job right now. But one thing too, like fast fashion, I will never fucking support. I used to. I used to go to Forever 21. You know, but and that's like I feel like in that discussion, it's okay to say, you know, I have bought from these places.
Right,
I have gone to these places. And I've experienced them, and now I'm at the point where I'm like, one, I don't want to do that now because I don't even want to go to those places because they're just they feel so like low vibrational and just
Oh,
fake.
yeah.
Even wearing the
And not
clothing,
real.
it's so cheap and
And
it's
it's all
so,
plastic.
If
The-
you feel not good in it,
The clothes I'm
you
unbagging
can't breathe.
Yeah.
sometimes smell like rubber.
Yeah.
They smell like chemicals, and I'm breathing that shit
I've
in.
thrifted
Lord
things
knows
from
what I'm
Shein
breathing
that
in.
seriously smelled like plastic so bad
People have found
that I was like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
dude,
what
people
to
have
do with
found
this.
help notes in their Shein items. They've
It's
found
crazy.
It's
I've never
nuts.
ordered anything from there, but I do have several things thrifted from there that I was
Mhm.
like, what? This is Shein? You
I will
know?
say
and
too,
I'm like,
on the support local train, we went to Spirit Halloween, and we were it's cool.
yeah.
Right.
I mean,
right.
you
I never
know,
buy
we're
much in
gonna
there
go look
except
at
a
the
little
stuff.
makeup
We're gonna
and
go look at the
some
Halloween
tights.
stuff.
Yeah.
And we're gonna look. And even then, when I do know, I am putting myself in a position where, you know, if I buy from this very large chain, then, you know, am I accomplice?
Right. ...
etc. I very mindfully peruse through the Spirit Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But we also look at something and we go, you know who could make that better and for way less money? Jobie Jane.
Yeah.
Could
100%.
No.
could paint that up. She could sculpt it.
Yeah.
She could, you know, your brain is so powerful.
Right. You make something that actually matters. Or
But you're right.
works
I don't
for
know how
art.
many stores I go into, and I
You know what I
say to
mean?
him, "Well, we can make that. I
We
can
can
make
make
that. So
that.
and so can make
Or
that."
whatever. How many times I've looked at something, I've picked it up and I go, I'm de-influencing myself, and I put it back on the fucking shelf.
Mhm.
And I walk away.
Yep.
Like, you know, and it's...
When I go into
You
stores,
know?
when I go into stores, like, what's a place that let's say Walmart, because like we go to Walmart. I say fuck Walmart, but I do go to Walmart. The one thing that I do go is get Fugglers. It's like one of the things that I go and check because they're one of the places here that I can get them and I can see them. Which, by the way, Fugglers and Walmart, what the fuck are y'all doing? $13 now, bro.
Yeah, you've slowed down immensely because
Yeah,
you
holy
just
fuck!
can't
I
anymore.
can't.
They used
We
to be
can't even have
$5.
nothing
I will
fun,
say,
bro.
though, seldomly going into these spaces and spending your money, like at least one thing that's good
Every
is
once in a
just
while.
thinking about it, like being like consumer like awareness like
Right.
is very real. But two, you're not going in there because you're like, oh, my new Stanley water bottle
Oh, right.
broke,
Yeah.
and so I need to
You're
get
not going in
3
there
more.
and buying every. There was
You're not-
20 new
Yeah.
Fugglers yesterday,
You're not
and
going
he
in
didn't go in
there-
there and buy every single one. If
Right.
he would have,
We-
then it's like
I'm not
you.
looking for convenience in these places. I'm looking for something that I actually need, that
Yeah.
I will reuse, that
Right.
I know if I didn't buy it, like if I know if I don't buy something and I'm going to be fine, then I don't need to fucking buy it.
Right.
You know?
Mhm.
Right.
Anytime I think about, well, I'm looking at clothes, I have clothes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at fucking, you know, candles, or
Mhm.
whatever it is, you know what I mean?
I think
Like,
that's what's gonna hurt a lot of these corporations is that we're not going there to get all of our stuff anymore. We're going in there for a specific thing. Like even when we grocery shop, we go to multiple places because we know that the like other places have certain things that we enjoy more than the other. But even like at Ross or like Burlington or like all like Plato's Closet and all that stuff. All these places that I go in there specifically for a few things, and if I don't find them, then I don't buy there.
Yeah.
I don't get the. It's kind of like
I've
that.
gotten
I
to
don't
where
get-
I would say 90% of my wardrobe is thrifted, and or given to me by friends. Like
Right.
Faith just gave me a big pile of clothes, and like I've just started messing with it. If I get bored of it, I don't go out and buy something else. I sew something stupid on it, or I glue a patch,
up,
or I
take the sleeves off.
cut it up. Like
stitch something on
And
there.
that's what we
like-
used to do. I don't know why it got so hard to do
can
that.
you imagine
It's-
if the world worked that way? And that's where I'll start to get real sad.
Right.
I know,
Right.
because
because
people would look
because
so-
it's not that way.
think of
Yeah.
the expressiveness
what
of
I mean?
people that
Exactly.
could be shown. Like,
You know, because I like example, we had all these clothes that were sitting in the garage for fucking months and months, and I was like, well, why don't I take them to Goodwill? And I was like, even Goodwill, you know. So there's even places where you can thrift or find things.
I've started giving them to
secondhand.
Idle. All my clothes because
Um,
they do the shows where they do free clothes for
Jack's
people,
taking
and
'em-
that's what we've been doing.
Jack's taking them to Downtown Women's Center.
Yeah,
this weekend.
that's a great-
because like they'll be used. Like,
Yes, they give clothes
so
to
even
people.
then, like thrifting can be very good, but sometimes people go and thrift and then they just throw their clothes away
Yep.
too. So
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
you know, even thrifting, I'm mindful because I get real happy when I'm thrifting because I'm like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
need that, you know,
Yeah.
or whatever. And I'm like, somebody else needs it, or I just don't. I
Yep.
just don't fucking need it, you know, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much trash I've found outside and just put on my wall.
Right.
Oh,
have
yeah,
in my fucking
girl.
house
Oh yeah.
for free.
Go to your friend's house and
Yeah.
they're like, you
Oh my
want
gosh,
that?
Come
people
on.
leave stuff in our laundry room constantly.
Yeah.
There's someone that leaves, like, they get rid of stuff every once in a while and they'll just leave a big pile of stuff in the laundry room all organized. We've gotten,
Hell yeah.
we've taken half of that box
Yeah.
every single
Hell
time.
yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
like, well, that's cool.
you find some of
That's
the
cool.
coolest stuff secondhand from your friends.
Drive
at
down
a-
the alley.
At a little garage sale of your friends that's moving. Yeah, in the alley. Like, we've
Yeah.
dumpster dived.
But like, God forbid, we go to Walmart and get some frozen burritos. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that's why I might go.
And this is us saying, like, we are aware, like Grace was saying, be aware of what the surrounding and be aware of what's going on. But I also want to say this too. There are other places that probably have the same type or in the same realm of like what you need. Just like search up that shit.
Try to
Just
see if
Google
you can
that
do
shit.
local.
Yeah,
is,
do
is really
local.
just what.
If like say like you don't want to do
Right.
Walmart anymore because fuck Walmart, then there's another place that probably has the same stuff that Walmart does. Look into them and be like, can I support what they are doing? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Can I say a hot take too?
yeah,
Not to interrupt you,
no, that's right.
but this is my hot take. You know that guy that sits on the train in New York or whatever, and he's like, "What's your hot take?"
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
That's the person.
yeah.
Mine is, it is not a DIY if you bought everything off of Amazon.
Oh, 100%.
Thank
Fuck you.
you. I
Fuck
go to
you.
so many. I do so many
No.
craft shows, and I see too much of that.
It's not a DIY if you bought everything off of Shein and motherfucking Amazon.
Right.
Fuck
Make
you.
it. Thrift
you.
something to make it.
And that is all.
Find something and tear it apart and make it.
There's a lot of things in that
I love
realm
that.
where I could say, but I
I
don't
agree.
want to.
Mhm.
But there are a lot of things, like Jobie was saying, going to markets and you're seeing things and you're like, we are done with
I
that.
see things that I literally will see on TikTok Shop on an ad at a market the next day.
Yeah.
And I'm you know, I just don't understand it. I don't understand
We're
it.
done with that. We're tired of that. It's not working because for one, it's fast money. I believe even like the conversation, not even a conversation I was having. I
I will
posted
say
on
that
Facebook.
stuff sells better.
It's pyramid
Unfortunately.
scheming. It's
I know.
pyramid scheming as fuck. It's fast money. It's
It
easy.
is.
It's cheap, and people think that if you make a whole bunch of this shit, they will buy it. No, we're tired of it. I'm tired of seeing it. I don't want to see it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to. I don't think they should be allowed to be at art markets at all, ever anymore.
Well, and a lot of times it's just like for ego.
Yeah.
You know, because when you think about it too, like why people are doing that, like the psychology behind why, there's like addiction reasons.
Oh, yeah.
There's, people are insecure, you know, or whatever
Right.
it might be. Oh my God. And the motherfucking shit about motherfuckers who say they're alternative on fucking TikTok and shit or whatever and Instagram Reels, and they're like, yeah, I'm fucking alternative and I buy from Amazon. What the fuck are you going to do about it?
Yeah,
Eat my fucking shorts.
exactly.
Eat my goddamn motherfucking
I
shorts.
haven't.
I don't
I
understand
haven't
that
ordered on
shopping on
Amazon.
any of these big, crazy, like consistently deciding to go and spend your money
Yeah.
at these places. I will never understand.
I haven't bought an Amazon. The last time I bought an Amazon,
it's so easy to find, more alternative clothes in your size on this website. Like, I don't want to.
You might have good morals. You might believe things elsewhere that are good. But at the same time, I just can't help but wince when somebody tells me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon, you're going to buy your shit at Amazon. You fucking... That's like the most like cornball shit you could ever do, even if you are alternative. Mm-hmm. I'm alternative, but I buy an Amazon.
Like,
you negated all of the shit that you said right before.
Say, what's alternative? What even is alternative? And it's like, if you were alternative, you would know.
Yeah.
You would know. It's,
it's a fucking mindset, bro.
My thing is just like, go to a show. Go to a show and
those are the people
support
that
them.
Feel how everyone looks at you.
Right.
Go say what you're saying on Instagram Reels at a show to any of the people there, and no one's gonna want to hang out with you. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you can be cool. Well,
they just want to dress the part. They want to dress
you're
the part.
A part of it, sure. Like, it's open. The scene is super open. Like, we want people to come in.
Yeah.
These artists need money. Please come to shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, the hot
but
take
learn
stuff.
Something.
There's some hot take stuff there.
There's something to be learned about,
and it's okay to learn.
Supporting your friends, and also that's what the alternative scene is all about: is supporting your community that is, underprivileged and struggling with other things and mental health and everything. So it's like, why not support? We know so many people that make clothes, and you might have to save up a little bit more, or you might have to you go thrift. We know people that own thrift stores. Like, it's not. There's so many opportunities.
So many ways you can get something that is like one of one. You
also,
can find your style.
I don't want some ugly piece of furniture from Amazon that I got for $40 over some beautiful vintage piece at the thrift store that it actually has some personality to it.
Right.
I found that on the side of the road for free.
This giant ass.
I find
TV
all
stand.
kinds of beautiful things on the side of the road.
And some guy helped me put that in the car. Some dude.
So
and then they were cleaning out their garage. I didn't know that they were living there. They were cleaning out their garage, and I found out that was them that helped us. And I was like, oh shit. Anyway, that's a crazy story.
I went on tangent.
I got one more thing to talk about, and then we're gonna get into Jobie's deal. But I wanted to say this: going to like helping our community and like helping like the local scene. The whole AI deal. We're not gonna get into AI today. But I will say the last thing that last week we talked a lot about it. I had a conversation with a person that was on my Facebook. We had an argument and it ended, but they messaged me, and I'm not going to bring up the messages or anything, but this is where it all came down to. They're pro AI. They're pro AI data center. They think it's good. It's not going to go away. It's never going to stop, whatever the case may be. We live in Amarillo. We know what that is doing to our economy. We know what's doing it to our ecosystem. We know what it's doing to our water. Bottom line, I don't like AI. Fuck AI. The whole conversation had it at its head at this moment. They messaged me and they were talking about my morals and how I thought that I was hypocritical and condescending because I brought up AI making unconsensual child rape porn. Right there. I'm going to put it at its face. I'm sorry. That's what is happening. These things are this AI stuff is making unconsensual porn of adults and children. Crazy. It's insane. That is a no-go, right?
Amongst much more.
Amongst much more. But the conversation and the messages, that's where it came from. They say I was condescending and hypocritical because I thought that porn was fine. And I'm going to say this right off the bat. I don't think porn is good. But I do believe there is a space for consensual adults that do it safe to do that in a healthy way. OF, porn industries, whatever the case may be, sex working, consensual adults can do that. Safe and healthy, and they know what they're doing, can do that. I'm totally for. I don't think porn is good. I think that it fucks up people's brains. But also, in that same sentence, I can also say that child porn is awful and bad and dumb. I'm not gonna have my daughter drink alcohol at 10 years old because I know it's bad for kids to drink. Holy shit! But I can have a beer every once in a while because I'm an adult and I know what's going on. Am I getting this to y'all? You don't understand that we have common sense. We can use our fucking brains, bro. They got mad because I was hypocritical because I said that I was pro porn, but I also for some reason didn't like child porn, which is insane to me. How fucking crazy do you have to be like, well, since you don't like child porn, you're against AI? It's like, yeah. I don't like porn. I don't like child porn.
The argument ends there. It's just like they aren't thinking it through fully, obviously, and they're just being selfish for what they want and what they need and how it's going to help them.
It's always going to be here. It's always been bad.
And it's like, it's not even just children. I mean, I'm scared to, and I've talked with other people about this, to post full body selfies sometimes because there's people that are very fucking creepy, and all they got to do is take one picture you upload, and they can make it a nude, and it's simple as that. And anyone, it's scary to even upload a selfie anymore as a grown woman. And I don't want to. I would be traumatized seeing my own body or my own face on anybody that even didn't look like my body, even if it didn't, just naked at all. That I didn't take a picture I didn't know about or take. That's horrifying and mentally fucked.
Right.
Well, and
fuck you.
What's questionable to me too is like with AI coming up, like that's why people are revolting against it so much too. Not that we have to delve into it too much, but there's no like law.
Right.
No,
for any of
and the laws that are being
and they're making the
laws that are being pressed,
getting arrested.
Everybody's going
the
against.
programs
Nothing's
are becoming
investigated.
more advanced to be able to do this stuff, and they're just letting it happen too.
Paris Hilton's doing a lot for that. She found
I saw that.
content of herself that was like of I believe her nudity being shared around, and she was basically she publicly stated she was like, I will find you and I will have you arrested. So women are taking it into their own hands to
and
protect
there has
themselves.
been people arrested for it, and there has been people charged
because
for it.
It should be. I mean, I hope somewhere within our very fucked up judicial system that we do have that people are getting arrested for that and are getting charged for, because that's
it's
you're
just
a
another form of
pedophile.
revenge
You're
porn.
literally a fucking pedophile.
Right.
Yes.
If you can sit there and fucking say that any of that's okay, like you should be charged as a sex offender and a child predator.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're trying to act like
Absolutely
it's okay
should.
because it's not real, but it is real. And
what's
does,
weird too is
the
that
mental fuckery.
The
that
action
comes
of
with that.
the action of making that is real, and the action of looking at that is real.
And also, who the fuck engages in a discussion about robots and then goes, "What about your morals?"
Right.
It's a fucking robot, you dumbass.
Yeah.
You think this thing cares about you or something? People are falling in love.
You think the people that even make it care about you?
Fucking AI, people are falling in love and finding partners and relationships. And
I saw a whole article about men talking about how it was just the ultimate best thing they could ever think of, because like hundreds of men in comments saying this because they were excited that they could have a woman that didn't talk to them, that didn't have to talk to them, and they didn't have to deal with emotionally at all. They just want a whole, and that's it, and control. It's all about control.
And we like in a sense of like, if we had like a whole bunch of time, and we could talk about this for fucking days. There are I will say this, there are pros and there are cons to this type of technology and advancement, right? I'm not saying that AI is good. I'm saying in a sense of like the technology and moving forward, there is a pro and then there's cons. But right now, as it's whole,
the way we're using
the cons,
it.
The way that we're using the cons outweigh 100% the pros, and we're not doing anything about it because the people that are supporting all of this are like, well, the pros will get here. The pros will come whenever everything is all said and done. And it's like, bro, this is advancing way faster than you think. You're not a part of this.
We're not even being told what's really going on. We never are.
We get like little hints and little pieces on TikTok and Instagram and Google, and it's this is the shit that they want us to know. They're not telling us the full spectrum of all of this, right? And then, like Grace was saying, they're trying to make laws where this is not happening, but the people that have billions of fucking dollars are trying to stop that from happening. Elon Musk, for example, there was like, we should ban these AIs to stop making non-consensual pornographic images of children and people and adults, and Elon Musk's like, nah, we're not doing that. And I have the money to stop that.
Meanwhile, the Pentagon just got busted for like over 1 trillion fucking like gigabytes of child pornography. You know, so
it's like fucking.
It's just like
all I'm saying is if you are pro sex work, then that is totally fine. You can also be against child porn and non-consensual AI images of adults. That is, you can say that shit in the same fucking sentence.
Anyone who's actually pro-sex work is against that.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, you know,
of course.
who has the right mindset and is...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
That's all I wanted to say. That argument landed at that, and it made me feel weird and uncomfortable because it's like you're literally standing up for non-consensual adult and children.
Fucked up.
Porn being made by AI.
I think we all can agree. Fuck AI. Fuck Walmart.
Yep. Taylor Farms too. Fuck Taylor Farms.
Fuck Taylor Farms, and go buy a homeless person a sandwich.
Yeah, and buy
gluten-free sandwich.
Buy physical media or buy local or buy the art of your friends. 100%. Which, by the way, I bought Terror Tower CD, and I was very nice. It felt very good. I was like, hell yeah.
Have you spun it yet?
I have not spun it yet.
Well, it's
he hasn't even opened it.
It's on Spotify, so
I know, but like,
and it sounds really, really good on Spotify, like better than the CD. So
honestly, I don't know.
You say that, but I don't think he thinks anything sounds better than a CD.
Well, they did pay a good amount of money for the engineer that worked on it. So like the way it was uploaded to Spotify, like it literally does sound better. But
okay.
like, I mean, like if you put the CD, if you put the CD in your car, then you'd be able to hear it a little better. You know, it's not the CD itself; it's like whatever it's being filtered out of. Like,
well, we usually listen to them in the car anyway, so.
You know, so, but I mean, you can play it on there. You can play wherever you want. You can listen to it.
Yay!
So, but yeah, thanks for having me on the pod.
Well, no, I mean we're still going to be chatting.
No, I know. I'm just saying, you know, thanks. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're here too.
And I just love y'all. And
love you.
You know,
I
like that we're talking about real shit because.
Oh yeah.
It's good to talk about real shit.
That's all we do.
That's all we do here.
That's all we do.
We talk about real shit.
What did he say? Everyday morning.
Everything morning.
Everything morning. Talk about everything morning.
What
the hell do I talk about in the morning?
It's like the Truman Show. Good morning, good evening, and good night.
Yeah.
You know?
If I don't, what does he say? If I don't see you, or I'll see you.
Oh fuck. Damn.
We all can't remember it.
I'll see you.
Here we go, guys. It's really just catching up on us.
That's all right.
You know.
I wanted to chat about Jobie. She's an artist here in Amarillo.
We don't have to.
Yeah, we are going to. She's an artist here in Amarillo, and she's a phenomenal artist.
Barely.
She's like probably one of the most original artists that I know here in Amarillo. 100%. Nobody makes anything like Jobie does. You know that I might be stroking cock here a little bit, but
we are pro sex here.
We are pro sex here.
Pro sex.
But you know, Jobie's been on the pod and she's been around, and she knows the ins and outs of this fucking Moshcast and shit. But I was like, you know, we need to have her sit down and actually talk about what she actually does and like how this process works for her, because she's been doing art for a while, pretty much.
When did you start making art? Like, as a kid? Like,
yeah, as a kid.
Yeah.
I was homeschooled, and so we made art all the time. That's like almost all we did, really, was craft and make art and stuff all the time. And I went to a lot of art camps, and I was
you were an art camp kid?
I was at art camp.
Do you know who Miss Art is?
Miss Art?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
Who's Miss Art?
Who's Miss Art?
I also went to an art camp.
Maybe I don't remember a Miss Art,
damn.
but I probably
I went to Miss Art.
Art.
You pay $5 on Tuesdays at school.
Dang.
And you could stay after school on Tuesdays and make art.
No, I didn't do that.
I just wondered.
That's cool. No, I went to a little old lady's house, and she had this beautiful sunroom, and we would do art in there. It was awesome. I learned how to watercolor.
It'd be like kids on your block.
Yeah,
or
no,
kids
it was just
town?
a bunch of random girls. It was like there was this whole volleyball team that was in there. They were kind of mean, and me and Bailey were in there together. And it was we just learned how to do all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
I learned about how to paint everything from that lady, like how to use paint and.
What would you draw whenever you were a kid? Like what would you make?
Emo stuff, band logos, and my name all cool, and like I don't know. I did all kinds of stuff. A lot of mandalas, and I drew with chalk all the time.
Really?
Chalk all the time.
Was it one of those things where it's like you were a kid and you were like,
I would
this
get
is cool, and you would
boxes for
like
my birthday of
draw
chalk.
something, and then a fucking teacher would come up like, wow, Jobie, that's
Well, my mom would.
That's really good.
I was homeschooled, so my mom would.
Oh, so
But
she
then
was
when I
hyping
was in
you
high
up.
school, though, yeah, like, and my friends would too,
Right.
Bailey and like her older brother, and everyone would, you know,
Did
they
you take
all
like
hyped me
classes
up.
or anything, or was it just like a?
No.
You just.
I just
you
we
fucking-
just crafted at home. I mean, I took that little class with that old lady, but it was just a paint class.
Right.
But other than that, I just kind of, you know, my parents are handy,
Yeah.
and my mom's real crafty.
Do you
and
believe in
handy.
that? Do you believe?
And I
like,
guess I just learned how to just make shit out of
That is
shit.
so cool.
I like making
I
stuff
love
out of
that.
random stuff.
Do you believe? Do you believe in that? It's like if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. Type of mentality.
No, I think that anyone like in making art.
Yeah. Or like
No,
anything in the art,
yeah,
the art scene.
No, I don't think so. I think that anyone can do it.
Right.
I don't. No, I think it's just different for
Mm.
everyone. Like, not anything is going to look the same. So if you expect it to, which sometimes I'm guilty of, but like if you expect something to look exactly the same as someone else's, even if you do the same process, it's just not going to. It's
Right.
going to look like what you made it like. You know.
So somebody has something that, I get what you're
I
saying.
don't think that there's, you know, anyone has some better, you know, thing than it's just practice. Like, yeah, you may not be good at drawing. Like, I can't draw people really well right now, but I've been practicing, and it's definitely getting better. And I didn't believe that when I was younger, that it would, like, get better. I was just thought that kind of, you know, in the back of my mind. I would tell myself I didn't, but I did think that. And now I've learned as I got older that it really is just practice. And, like, practicing a steady hand and, you know, not stressing about it too much.
And like finding out what is coming to you.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah. Also, just
exploring
letting it.
things
Yeah,
that-
not worrying about it. The more I worry about like what I'm gonna sit down and paint, or I want to make a sculpture, the worse it ends up, and the more I'm like meh about it, and I just throw it.
Yeah,
it may be cool, and y'all might like it and stuff, but it's never anything I'm thrilled about. But the stuff that I'm just sitting here and I'm relaxed and I'm like hanging out with my friends, or I'm like zoned out in there and I do it, and I don't think about it too much, and I just play. I feel like it always turns out better.
Oh yeah.
And it's more fun, and I
It's just
enjoy
cool
it.
as fuck.
Thanks.
You do have your own style and stuff.
I also don't like sticking to one style. I used to think that I only had to stick to drawing, like, you know, like I drew really emo things. I was an emo kid,
Right.
whatever. I used to think, I got to draw only, you know, skulls and birds and goth stuff and, you know, just whatever. And then I learned that I don't have to. I can make pink shit and teddy bears and, you know, Cupid dolls and silly stuff, and also make, you know, I can make Barbie doll art and also make something that's super gothy and witchy and cool.
Right.
And it doesn't matter. I'm not like a poser or something for that. It's just what I'm feeling at the time.
I think it's always good to,
which is really freeing.
to master. I don't even say master, but like get into all of the what is that? What is
like
the,
different art forms?
Yeah, different art forms and stuff, just in case. Because like with me playing the drums, it's like I know a lot of artists, musical artists that stick to one specific genre. And dude, that's so fucking boring.
It can be, but I think that there is something like I have a few people that I know that are artists in all different, you know, whatever, that stick to one thing, and they are very good at it. You know, like there's some people I know that do amazing pin drawings that are the most elaborate things I've ever seen, and they're humongous and beautiful, and they take hundreds of hours.
Right.
I don't have the patience for that, and I think that some people, they really do, their mind works differently like that, and that they work well doing that. But then I think there is something to be said for learning a little bit of everything, though, because it is fun. And I feel like that's more of a personality
it would
thing.
help.
Like type A people are more like, I'm going to stick to this thing, and type B people are more like,
I just feel like
I want to
help.
hot glue shit to this and paint on it and spray paint it, and then, you know, glitter, and I want to go crazy.
Yeah.
And that's just how I grew up, was kind of a mix of craft and art. And so I think that it just kind of fueled why I like to make things real mixed up.
Right.
You know, like I'll glue shit and paint it and add some weird shit on it. I think that I don't want to stick to one thing. I get bored, you know?
You got into ceramics for a while, you said.
Yeah, because I worked at a ceramic studio.
Was that cool? Is that like a art,
Yeah, it was
is that
fun.
an art form in itself, or?
Yeah, I mean, It was fun. I didn't get to make as much pottery as I wish I could have. I painted a lot of pottery, which was really fun. But I did make stuff too. But it was really cool. I loved it working there, and I mean I wanted to buy it, but I just couldn't when it closed.
I ain't got no money.
But I couldn't. But it was sick. I loved it. I mean, it was just very. It got a little mundane after a while because the job I had was like people would come in and tell you what they wanted painted on things. So they'd be like, "You paint Snoopy and Happy Birthday Mom on this?" Right. And you just have to paint that. Right. Exactly. Yeah. So that got a little mundane.
Artist, basically.
Yeah, kind of.
For pottery.
Yeah, and it just got a little old. And then people, would be, if it wasn't like an exact, people expected a very like, almost like a sticker, you know, on something. Right. And it's like, it's pottery and it's hand painted. Yeah. It's never going to look.
You can make 20 of the same pieces of pottery.
Yeah, it's all going to look different. I could do the same process on everything. It's never going to turn out the same. Mm. Even my boss couldn't get everything to turn out the same. No one can. And so, that got a little old and stuff after a while. And But other than that, I mean, it was fantastic. It was fun. I got to be creative. I loved making my own pieces there. I do miss it sometimes, but it's a long process to make pottery.
I bet.
Like it's very involved, and I feel like if you want to do pottery, you really need to be like that needs to be your main focus because you have to stick to a schedule of firing and everything
that require more time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just feel like being an artist in itself is like it's going to take a lot. It takes a lot of time. I mean, I don't have that. I don't have that fucking. I mean, I could probably paint or make. I've done a few things where it's like, okay, I did really good on this, but I couldn't be able to do this forever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'll have a good day and I'll do this thing that's in my head and like, oh, that actually looks pretty badass. But for me, I'm not that type of person to be like, this is what I have, and I'm not like expecting myself to be any better than this. You know, I'm not gonna wake up and tomorrow be painting something and it's gonna feel the way I felt yesterday. Painting whatever the fuck I did.
See, but that's how music is for you, though, and like podcast stuff. Like everyone has their own form of expression, and some people, don't, unfortunately, and I feel bad for them. But
I don't know if there's people that don't listen to music at all.
There probably is. There's probably people that just don't, and they're probably sad people. I don't know. But some people like write poetry to get their feelings and thoughts out. I make art to get my feelings and thoughts out.
I've never really, but like, how much of your art is an outlet for you?
I would say like most of it is usually when I'm like, I don't know. It all feels like I feel better every time I make art. I feel really like relaxed and I feel better about myself and about the world. And I feel like, okay, like I can breathe kind of. So I would say all of it is kind of, but like, do I make art that is focusing on what I'm feeling all the time? No. Like a lot of time it has nothing to do with what I'm feeling. Like I'll be sad as hell and I'll make that teddy bear with the, hearts and love and cute little crap all over it.
When did you like start wanting to do shows?
Do you think? I was at the 806 and I met this girl and she was super nice and I went to just a vendor show they had there and she was super nice and she said, oh, I love your earrings, and I had made them, and I told her I did, and she was like, well, you should do shows. She made jewelry and stuff too, and she was like, well, you should do shows, and why don't you ever sell your stuff? And I kind of thought about it, and I talked to my friends about it and stuff, and then COVID happened, and then I was like talking to Bailey about it, and she was like, just make an Etsy, just do an Etsy instead. And so I started an Etsy, and then that, Etsy got really crazy, and they started taking a whole bunch of taxes and stuff out. And so I got like right after that. And so maybe a year into it, I sold a lot of stuff on there, and like locally, cause I would post my stuff and all my friends and family would see it and everyone would share it. And, and then after COVID and Etsy kind of fucked up, I started doing shows cause that girl was like, you should do them. And I started looking into it. And I think my first show was at this weird little shop. It's not even around anymore. And it was over on Bell, and it was this little like fancy gothic furniture and home decor store, and they had like a big thing, and this girl that I had met there was like, come and do it. And so I went and did that one, and then I just kept signing up for more. I did 806 shows a lot after that, and then I did just shows all around town.
Kind of grown.
Yeah. And then my first big one was Bad Magic, and that's when I met a lot of people that I've been with now.
Right.
Sick.
And that all
Hell
like,
yeah.
you know, send me stuff and we send each other stuff and
Yeah, because when we do like
kind of
craft
saw
nights
what it
and
was
stuff,
more about.
it's kind of funny because like I'm doing little projects for a certain thing. Y'all will see whatever. But I'm doing like these projects, these little projects that I'm doing, and I'm gonna sell them whenever you do Bazaar, you know. And I'll be sitting there and I'm making them, and Jobie will be like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I'll be like, "Nah." I'll be like fucking just mad at it. And she's like, "You're not having fun." I'm like, I'm having fun. I promise. I'm having
Does not
fun.
seem like it.
I'm having fun. I'm telling you. I'm all sweating. My face is
Yeah.
all fucking sweaty and shit.
I'm like, this is supposed to be relaxing.
And then Jobie's like sitting next to me. She's just like
Swiftly.
done in like 15 minutes
Breezing
with this
through the
amazing
craft.
fucking
Well,
piece.
that's not true.
But like it does like I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you just doing art is probably your escape. You know, is your expression
I zone
of
out the most and my head stops going, like my thoughts stop swimming around because I have constant anxiety. And so it's like, you know, I'll have all these crazy, awful thoughts in my head about myself and the world and everything. And when I'm doing art, that's just all I'm looking at or focusing on. And I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next on it or what I might want to do next on it or what color might look good.
Right.
Or,
I love that.
you know, and it takes me out of my head and it's really nice. And it's weird because I kind of like doing it when I'm around people, but like, it's nice. I feel like I can relax more and I'm not focusing so much on myself and what I look like around people or what I'm saying. Cause sometimes I get anxious around friends and I'm like, or in public and I'm like, oh, you know, why did I just say that? You know, but when I'm doing something, it's like, I don't have to worry about that. I didn't do anything. I'm being silly.
Right.
Like it's so much easier to get out of my head
Yeah.
while my hands are moving and having to think about something like that.
There's
I think
been, like,
that's also why I'm not so into like video games and stuff, you know, just anything moving my hands rather than art.
Right.
Because like with that, I don't have to think as much. I can just do it. Especially after you kind of get it used to it. You just play Kirby for an hour.
Right.
You know,
There's
and I'm
been
still thinking.
There's
you
been
know?
a few pieces that you've done that I'm like, you know, I've asked like, hey, what does this mean, or like whatever, and then you have like a back or story behind it or whatever. What's like one of the most not influential, but like one of the ones that you've made, and you were like, I hope people get the plot or like the
one that
understanding.
I feel really the most proud of. I don't even know if you've seen it. My mom has it my mom and dad have it in the house. They did a nude art show at the 806. They do it every year around Valentine's Day. And my first time ever entering it, I painted a nude that I had taken of myself. And it was like artistically done. It wasn't like super realistic.
Right.
But it was my stomach and my boobs and everything, my whole torso. And so it was the part I was most insecure about. And I was really pretty heavy at the time too, more than I am now even. And I was more insecure about my body even then. And it was just really hard for me. But I was like, I want to do this because I thought I never see or saw pieces that like looked like me like that. Like nudes that were just fat nudes, you know, with a stomach with rolls and, you know, a vagina that didn't look, you know, perfect and all, you know, saggy boobs. I never see that. And I wanted to paint it and put it up there because even though I was shy about it and felt really weird about it and was not sure I was capable of doing a body like that, I was really proud of it. And I feel like it did affect a lot of people. I got a lot of messages from people that were like, you know, I didn't have it for sale, but I had my number on it.
Right.
And I had a lot of messages from people that were like, I loved your painting. And lots of people told me they did. And it was really nice. That's the one I felt the best about. And that I feel like other people understood the most.
Right.
And they were like, oh, I saw myself in that,
yeah.
you know, and it made me feel better that I am pretty. And, you know,
What do you want people, like, going from that story? What do you want people to get out of what art is? Not just from you, but like what this community has for artists, and like going to shows and seeing everybody's art. What do you think people should be getting out of that kind of space?
I think that as for like going to shows and like being part of the art community and stuff, I mean, you get community, you get people to talk to, you get even just going to a show and seeing a piece of art that maybe you relate to, maybe it's obvious or not, you know, what it's about, and you relate to it, and speaking to the artist or even other people around that are appreciating it and understanding that there's other people that feel that way and also see that in the world or whatever. That is what it's about for me. It's like, oh my God, you're also struggling with this, you know, mental health. I've seen beautiful pieces about people dealing with ice and all this shit. Like I've seen so many people be emotional about that at shows. And I mean, just even things that are just beautiful, beautiful paintings of the earth and of people. It's nice. Some people see people they love in those paintings. You know, I have a painting that looks just like Grace to me, and I'm like, I love it every time I see it because it's Grace to me and you. And it's like, you know, it really though. We do. It's right there.
It's right there.
Yeah, we call it Grace.
That one?
Yeah, that one up on the top up there. It looks just like
With
you.
the crazy lady?
Yeah, she's beautiful. You go look at it in a little bit. She
I'm
looks
so
so much like you. It's
honored.
crazy.
Yeah, it's like super.
Everyone
like
agrees.
you.
We've talked to other people about it.
Is that
Anyway,
right?
but like,
Sorry.
you know, it's
I love
Adrian did it.
That's so sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
we bought it from
yeah.
Adrian because it looked like you. We were like, this is
Yeah.
Grace.
No way. I love y'all. I
But
fucking
yeah,
love
like
y'all.
I feel like, you know, it just is connection and you
Right.
don't feel so alone. And in making art, what people can get out of that is just freedom to let their thoughts go and freedom to express yourself. Even if it's not everyone's cup of tea, you don't fucking have to show anyone you make art. You don't have to go out there and sell it for it to count. You don't have to show it to anyone for it to count. You can make art and keep it in a little notebook in your bag locked up forever for yourself. It does not matter. Make it and bury it in the yard. Who cares? You're just making it to express your feelings. Get out of your head for a little bit. Some people even just scribble for hours just to feel less
some type of alive.
less, you know, stress.
Yeah.
It's a
What's
therapy.
what's the hardest part about being an artist? Do you think?
I think self-doubt and like always feeling like there's someone better than you
Yeah.
at something, you know. I think that's with anything, even with music, even with, I mean, y'all both know that. Like,
Yeah.
I do know.
I just feel like in mine.
It's
a
hard
lot
not
of
to
what
compare.
you're saying is allowing me to think about things too, like with my music.
Good.
and
Right,
stuff.
Well, I'm
right.
glad.
You
It's
know.
it's hard. Like you do compare yourself. I mean, everyone compares themselves with everything. I compare myself with my body, with my where I'm at in life, everything. But with art and stuff, that is a hard thing to stop doing. But it's very important to try really hard to not do it because it is supposed to be a freedom, and it isn't. It's supposed to be the one thing in life that you get control of, and you don't need to stress about.
Right.
You don't have. There's no pressure.
I fucking.
It's
get that
all
the time.
fake. The pressure is fake.
I hate that because like
To
on
be
the outside.
something else, to be perfect, to be good at every single aspect of everything. Like, oh, y'all got to be good at every instrument and every song, and I've got to be good at every single form of art. No, none of us have to be.
Yeah.
Just have fun, play, and the best stuff comes out of that.
I get like
in any
that. Like on the
aspect.
outside, like usually I'm a fucking hard ass, and I don't give like I tell everybody like just do it, have fun, do it. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? I'm very outspoken like that, but like the last few days, what was it, the last week or whatever, I was like super in my head because there's some shit going on, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing that's wrong? What am I doing that you get into your fucking head about like, why the fuck is it not going the way I expected? Or why isn't, I don't even know if it's like that. I think it's like, why is it not going the way that it's going for them? Mm-hmm. And then you start like thinking about like, what am I doing wrong? How could I do better or whatever the case?
Again, yeah, the self-doubt thing.
Yeah, and it just it's a spiral to where like now
Everyone
that I'm saying it
does
out
it.
loud,
Yeah.
now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like,
Anyone
it
creative
doesn't matter.
does it.
It
I
doesn't
would
fucking
say.
matter, you know? And a lot of the times, whenever I go to like the markets and stuff that you're a part of and stuff, I think a lot of people have that issue.
Self-doubt. Yeah.
Self-doubt, or it's
They do. I mean, my friends are constantly texting in group chats saying, "What do y'all think?" Like,
yeah,
you know, people want reassurance. They want, but I just don't think it matters.
right. If you like it, then you like it.
push it
you
out of
did
your
it for
head.
this reason.
It's really hard for me. Really hard. Like I compare myself all the time, but I'm not gonna say I don't. It's not. I'm not perfect on that at all. But the more you let go of it, and the older I get, the easier it is to let go of it. Weirdly, I didn't think that would be the case,
Right.
but it is, and
Yeah.
it's much nicer now. Like I just make shit, and I don't care if people
I
like it.
love what you're saying because I do the same thing.
I just don't
All the
care.
time. I do it with little things. I do it with
Yeah,
small things.
it's starting to happen more for me. It's been a
But
long
then
time that I've
it
been not
sucks
like
when
that.
you're trying to express yourself creatively, even like privately
Mm-hmm.
by yourself, and then that starts happening, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you're like,
Yep.
Yeah.
fuck. Like,
Yeah.
it makes you feel like you hit a wall.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, the second that you stop enjoying something, it makes you feel like your life is over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who said it,
Oh,
but
that's the worst.
there was somebody somewhere that said when creative people don't make art, they die.
Mm-hmm.
They literally, like, it goes against everything in your body,
Right.
against
It really
everything in
does.
your nervous system to not express yourself as a creative person.
It
Will
does.
kill you.
Right.
You know, so
You get so
like,
mentally.
appreciate the small moments that you do have, if they
Mhm.
are small moments, or not that they are, but even just the glimmers you have where, like, this is kind of mundane, but I built a Lego set a couple months
Not
ago.
mundane at all.
4
Love Lego.
hours of my fucking day went by. I had no fucking clue.
Right?
And that never happens to me.
It's nice.
That
Crazy.
never fucking happens to me unless I go play piano,
Mhm.
unless I go pick up my guitar. Sometimes I'll make dinner and
You
that
found another little
happens,
creative outlet.
you know, or
Right.
whatever. And that is one of the best feelings ever. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, that
It
is
is.
just such a good.
And then you get to look at what you've done, and
fucking
it's
feeling.
so fun,
So
and
I
you feel
get-
proud of yourself.
I get nervous about shows. I get nervous about being in front of people. But then I go, no, this makes me feel good. And
Right.
this doesn't have
Right.
to be about how I see myself. This doesn't have to be about my anxiety or my depression. I have some songs where I've written things about that. I have one
Right.
song right now where it's about how I can't fucking sleep
Mm.
ever. I fixed my sleeping schedule, you know.
Yay.
But, like, I wrote a song about a snail.
Oh
You know,
my
or
God.
just something, you know, and it's just,
Snail.
if it makes you do the thing where your heart is happy and you feel like you did something with
Mhm.
yourself, like, you deserve that. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
you deserve to tell yourself that you want to do something and that you like wanting to do something,
Yeah.
and that's okay,
Absolutely.
even if it's, you know,
Silly to some.
silly to some, or you've got some, you know, insecurities in some
Mhm.
areas or whatever. But, like, my shows that are coming up, like, I'm like, I gotta be, I know I gotta be where I want to be for this, because if I'm not, then I will disappoint myself. And it's good to give yourself, like,
A goal.
a goal and expectations for yourself. I have shot my expectations so high above the
Oh, I
fucking
know.
atmosphere of the
Fucking-
planet Earth,
I'm the same.
where I
fucking
know
way.
not to go too far, but ultimately, like, literally just like what you're saying, if you're having fun, fuck it, man, who gives
Yeah.
a fuck?
Yeah.
Who gives a
The
fuck?
second you start trying to
It
make
feels
it about
good.
other people, which
Yeah.
happens through doubting yourself,
Right.
Yep.
because you are only doubting yourself because there's other people around, and you think, what are they gonna think?
Yeah.
That's silly. You made it. Why the fuck did you make it if you don't like it?
Yeah. I also
Another
think
thing's
too.
falling out.
I also think too.
Oh,
This
no.
might be a negative.
Pause.
What's up?
Her
Or
nose
no,
wing
fell.
fell.
I got it.
Um,
Because I swiped my nose.
I do. This
You're
is
pro.
probably a negative approach to this kind of stuff, but this is what I see when I do. Hold on, am I having a stroke? Hold on. Whenever I'm not doing shows, I'm doing it for myself and others. Whenever I'm at shows, I start looking at the people around, right? And I have noticed that a lot of these doubts, yes, they are internal, but some of these things could be avoided because of the people that you're around, right? And maybe this is something you might need to take notes on your little Moshcast journal or whatever, write it down. But I feel like the community is always divided some way, somehow, right?
Oh yeah,
And
a lot of
I
times.
do feel like there is some type of maybe judgment or pushback or like maybe jealousy or whatever the case may be, and it tends to push people away from doing these certain things or going to this certain place or showing your stuff at this certain venue or whatever the case may be. And I guess my question is like, do you think or there issues in the art community that could be kind of addressed and maybe changed a little bit?
I think that there is a little bit of. There's some people that are pretentious in the art community. There's
Right.
some people that are a little bit pretentious. I mean, it's the same with music too. They have the mindset that they are better than everyone, and that's just the opposite of the other thing. It's still a bad mindset to have. You should just
Yeah.
be neutral and do it for you.
Right.
Once again, I mean, to address it, there's always going to be people like this. There's always been people like that. There's always going to be people like that are, you know, big at the time, or they think they're big at the time or whatever. And in the end, it doesn't really matter. I think that stressing, for me at least, stressing and worrying about what the hell they're doing and how much, you know, they think and trying to address it and fix it. Fuck them. I don't care. I'll do whatever I want. I will go to whatever place I want and do a show if I want to do it.
Right.
And if I don't get accepted because those people are pretentious, then that's not my place to be.
Right.
That's not my place to be. I don't want to be around those people anyway. I don't want to be. I don't want to surround myself with those people anyway if they're going to be like that.
Well,
you know,
sorry.
no, go ahead, do it.
Well,
say it.
Because I just agree with.
I
so
love
much
your
of
points.
what you're saying. Like,
Good.
To like literally, you know what?
Good.
Girl?
Good.
To piggyback off of Jobie.
No,
I
I'm
think
so glad.
being individual does not mean being like non-inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it takes a lot to put yourself out there, one, but if you're going to understand that you will have people ultimately who want to talk to you, who want to understand why you do things or just say things, and sometimes people come off a very wrong way about that, especially if it's a man.
Right.
You know, they always have something to fucking say about something you're doing or da-da-da-da. Or a lot of times for me, it's when people are like, I've never met him, and they're like, hop on a song. Hop on a song. And I'm like, dude, I don't know you. I don't know you. I've never met you.
Thank
like,
you.
Right.
I completely.
You know, like, I understand that person has a message ultimately too,
Right.
but like sometimes the conversations that happen around shows and stuff like that, they're not very like personal, I guess.
Right.
Not that they necessarily have to be, but everybody is coming from a different angle. Some people are anxious. I'm anxious. Some people are in a weird spot or whatever, you know.
Right.
So like that's when I guess I've learned too to not make everything so
personal.
Yeah,
I mean, you can go to. I've gone to shows and there's people that are damn near. I mean, they're there just to fucking sell shit.
Right.
They don't want to make friends with you. They don't want to talk to you about how they made it. They don't give a shit.
You know exactly what
they're
I'm
there.
saying.
They set up their tent. They sit there. They're like, shut the fuck up and buy it.
Right.
That's it. There's some people like that. They can be like that. I'm not gonna really say much about it. I'm not gonna bother them. I'm not gonna go talk shit on them to everyone else.
Right.
Necessarily. I'm just going to be like, well, that's weird, but okay, do your thing, you know? And I'm probably not going to buy art from them.
Well, you're there to do what
like, because the soul's not there. I buy art from people, too, that you know, and collect art from people, too, or even just get art from places that I don't know who it's from that feels like it has something to it, you know? So it's like, you can tell and feel and instantly kind of know that instinctually, and it's like, fuck it. If they're not going to fuck with you, then don't fuck with them, but don't make a big deal out of it, and don't waste your energy doing that. Just use your energy into making another piece of art, and then go hang that up somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. You don't have to waste your energy and your thoughts on that crap.
I think,
like,
also,
I do it a lot, but it's better not to, and I really try not to, and, you know?
The one thing that I think our world, like, speaking, like, kind of referencing everything else we've talked about with just, like, basically propaganda and everything, like, the one thing the government doesn't want you to do is be yourself. Like, so ultimately we are all in this conglomerate of a cesspool of so many different negative things going on, to where it gets to the point where it's like, I just want to be positive about this, even if I don't feel super good about it, even if I bombed the set, you know, whatever, I still want to do everything I can to try to at least feel good about something that I'm doing, because fucking there's so many people in the world who just don't give a shit about that. Even just that small amount of just like self-expression or whatever you might call it. Like, there's so many people who just are, it's another consumerism thing. Even
and I feel like we're losing people that do express themselves truly. We're losing the amount of people that feel safe to do that, that are even going out in the world to be able to do that. Like, So
Well, it's kinda just like a
if we
toy,
can do it and we have a
you know,
way to
like-
do it, then why not just go out there and be part of the community
be yourself.
and say fuck it. If someone's an asshole or whatever and they're kind of pretentious, then oh well, just be nice to them and move on. I mean, you can't really do much about
Yeah.
the way other people are about
You
it.
can't really please everybody, but
It is. I mean,
just
at a
brings
certain
it-
point, you have
it
to
just-
say something. If
yeah,
they're
it
being
just brings up a
assholes
lot
to
where
people,
it's
but-
like,
Yeah, stick up for yourself.
Yeah, like stick up for
you know?
yourself. Don't let them walk all over you or your friends. Like if they're being
Yeah.
assholes and calling out people or saying
oh, 100%.
or making art that is bullshit,
Making AI
then
flyers.
AI
call them the
flyers
fuck
and
out.
fucking-
But
Ooh, none of that
but
shit.
3D
people
printed.
just being weird about hey, I draw
I
better
was
than you.
gonna say
Okay,
that too.
what?
When you go and there's just a bunch of like 3D printed dragons.
Literally,
and shit
so
everywhere,
many
like a bunch of
shows
shit
I've
off Temu.
done.
I can't.
Oh my
So
god.
many. I get tired of even doing shows with those people because I'm like, I don't want to.
Bro.
I wanted to buy some stuff, man. I didn't want to buy that.
I get like 3D print cool shit. 3D print things that I probably would never even fucking
3D
see.
printing's really cool.
3D print me a tool or something.
Yeah.
I need some
You
tools.
Some
and
weird
stuff.
shit. Not
use it
Gadgets.
correctly,
Someone
Yeah.
with gadgets.
how many fucking dragon
lizard.
eggs and fucking fidgets and planter pots
Well, and
and
they're the same ones.
yeah, literally
Yeah.
the
Even,
same
like,
design.
They made a different one. It's
Like,
3D
bruh.
print me a Fuggler.
Yeah, I want 3D
That'd be
printed.
sick.
That'd be
plugs.
kind of sick,
That'd be
actually.
tight.
You should shout out
3D
anybody
print me
who
a
has
troll
3D
doll.
printer.
Anybody that has a 3D
I know
printer,
someone. I know someone with Kingston.
3D print some
My,
shit.
friend, my little friend Kingston. He's 12
We need some Moshcast
yeah.
merch.
or so. I
Oh
think.
yeah, we need some 3D printed Moshcast shit.
What would you even?
3D print
Bottle openers?
Somebody 3D print a fucking chain.
Yeah, 3D print me a chain with a
Sorry,
beard.
Don't make me
Jobie.
walk around with that.
Sorry,
I
Jobie.
can't walk around with that. Look at him. He's already.
I want it to
the
be my
spinning,
face. I want it
like-
to be the beard. I want it to be the shades
His
and the
face
beard.
with the beard spitting.
Yeah, the beard
We'll
spins.
chrome
I
it.
need that guy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I need him on a
God,
chain,
it looks
dude.
just like you.
that's crazy. That would be insane.
That'd be
I
sick.
do need to get merch. We need to get merch for this fucking thing. Fuck, Jobie.
All right.
Well, I already antagonized her.
You've got to
Yeah.
ask Gabe to do,
Oh yeah, Gabe needs
A
to
carving.
do like some patches.
and then I'll do. What is it called? I can't even think.
Patches.
Now, but liner cut.
Yeah.
Like a little carving, and then do prints.
Oh,
do
that'd
some
be
patches
tight.
for me, and I'll sell them on some stuff.
Yeah, that'd be tight. Some patches,
Or we could just
Moshcast
do them all on
patches.
t-shirts.
Dang, that'd be
Yeah.
intense.
We could go thrift a bunch of T-shirts or something.
Yeah. See, we're
I
already.
can get
That's
rid
how
of
you do merch.
that
That's how this shit works.
It takes literally maybe 3 people.
3 people, a stamp, and some thrifted
And an
t-shirts.
idea.
And
And a few beers and an idea.
Yep, and a gluten-free pizza maybe.
2 dudes and 1 crazy idea.
We do merch differently here.
We do.
We're gonna take a burger and put it on a metal plate. No
And
one's
we're gonna-
ever done
And
that.
we're gonna cut our fries super thick, thicker
Oh
than
my
usual.
God, imagine
I
if
hate
we
those.
imagine if
I
we
hate
were all
thick
like
fries.
local chefs and got to talk about like the
No,
restaurant.
if I was gonna start
Oh
a
my
restaurant
God.
business, it would be a
Instead of music and
tiffin.
art.
It's just fucking
What did
culinary.
you say, Jobie?
I said if I'm gonna start a restaurant business, it's got to be Tiffin's.
Tiffins.
Tiffin's, you know the delivery food thing. that
Oh
I do.
yeah, like the month, the
Oh.
daily
Tiffin's.
food.
You get food delivered to your door every day for lunch.
I thought it
And
would
it's
be
like a
the
little
chocolate
tower of
covered
foods.
bananas.
Oh, I'll do chocolate covered.
I
Oh,
was
you're
thinking-
right. You're right. No, chocolate covered
You
banana
said
tart.
Tiffins and it made me think of puffins. I was like, birds.
I just wish
What
we
do you
had a
mean?
tiffin service. I don't want to cook anymore.
What's the movie with the puffins?
Oh,
Or-
Puffin
oh
360.
no, Mr. Popper's Penguins.
I've never heard
What is
that
that
in my
What the
life.
fuck am I talking about? Do you know?
I have no idea. But
Fuck.
but
Okay, never
we
mind.
started saying puffins, then I started thinking of the Guardians, the Guardians of Gahul.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what that is? Damn.
If Jack ever wants to see some owls, we got a lot out at work right now. I forgot
Yeah.
to mention that.
Oh yeah,
I just
possums.
thought birds. Oh, and possums.
Birds.
And toads. And bats.
Yeah, ask Jack
been
if
seeing
ask
so many
Jack
bats.
if he's seen the movie The Guardians of the Gahul, if he's read those books.
Guardians of the
Gahul.
Gahul.
What is that?
They're owls.
Huh.
It's an owl. It's kind of like
Like
what was
barn
that? What was that book with the cats? It was the cats.
owls? Cat Warriors.
The Cat Warriors, but it was owls.
Cat Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike's husband read those.
This sounds like Family Feud in here.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Warrior. For tit.
fucking Jeopardy. What is the Guardians of Gahul? No, but no, that's tight. What got you into the style that you do? Like what got you into
I
that?
like really cute stuff. like little girly cute crap.
Okay,
I
that's
guess you would
no,
say.
you say that.
No,
but
I'm
I
saying,
call
but I also really like
Y'all continue this, I'll be back.
gothy.
Where are you going?
But I also really like gothy and like old architecture and like religious artifact stuff,
Right.
history. I like old creepy stuff and
that's what I was like.
and fantasy
like
and like goth stuff. But I also really like cutesy stuff and
because
Barbies.
you need some like really creepy dark shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I grew up in a very mixed home of those things. Like we liked bugs and snakes and gross stuff, and we played with gross stuff all the time, and we're outside in the dirt and played with rusty toys and watched scary movies from my best friend's older brother all the time, and he liked creepy stuff, and we were surrounded by that all the time. I don't know. And I liked it. I liked scary music. I liked metal. And my parents kind of did too. But I also grew up in a Barbie pink room that was cute and had 1,000 Barbies and loved Hello Kitty and Britney Spears too. So I just I've always liked a mix of the two.
Right.
And I guess my art kind of just reflects that because I liked a mix of like creepy and cute together a lot.
Huh. Interesting.
But I think I like that with everything. That's why I like little creepy calico critters that some people think are weird and
right.
troll dolls.
Did you ever have a moment like whenever you were showing your parents like your art and stuff, and you're like, "Look, Mom, what I made," and she goes,
about
yeah.
a million.
That's cool.
There were so many things.
Wow.
I even would draw things and be so ashamed of them when I was young that I would take them outside and burn them in the chimney when my parents weren't home. Because I was so ashamed of the things I would draw. And it wasn't anything like bad that I was drawing. It was just creepy shit or like things I thought my parents would think, or romantic, shit, emo stuff. Things I thought my parents would question me about because my parents cared a lot about me and they would question me about almost anything I did. And so I could see them being like, I mean, there were things. They were like, what does this mean?
Right.
Please tell us what this means.
Right.
What are you doing?
You want to know a crazy story that stuck with me when I was
I'd get rid of stuff.
Shout out Ms. Zahner. I don't know if you're still around or not. RIP if you are, but if you're still around, shout out to Ms. Zahner. But I was in school, and this story will tell you how protected I was. I didn't know what was going on. I got into art for a little bit, and I was like, I had a little art book and stuff, and I would show my art teacher and stuff, what I would draw and stuff. And one day, and it stuck with me that I still remember this story, but I was super. My parents were super like religious, and we went to church and shit. So I was drawing a fucking cross, and I don't know where my brain went when I drew this, but I drew a cross that was on fire. Maybe it was like Christ's fucking flame.
Yeah, it was just like like the hearts on fire.
We're burning. Like we're burning for Christ's love, dude. And the cross resembles Jesus, and we're fucking. Because I was super, like, Jesus freak kid, Yeah. And I showed Ms. Zahner, and she goes, and she was like, I showed her, and I was like, look at this, and it was I fucking put my heart in this shit. It was badass. I colored it. I don't rarely use color. It was fucking, the flames were tight. And she goes, why'd you make this? I was like, what do you mean? She goes, what is the meaning behind this cross on fire? She had her eyes are all big. She was like, what does this mean? Why did you do this? Tell me why would you do that? Why would you get a cross on fire? And I was like, I don't know, because I love God. God's on fire. I'm on fire for God. I don't know.
Jesus is fired.
And then I found out, because this was like in 5th grade, And then I found out that the racists would burn crosses and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And that stuck with
racists.
The racists would burn crosses.
The racists.
I mean, what else were they,
No, it's just funny the way you said it.
The racists would burn crosses and shit.
Yeah.
And it stuck with me.
So you were a racist piece of shit from then on, huh?
I guess so.
Damn.
That's what stopped me from burning.
That's
That's what stopped me from burning crosses. Oh, fuck. That's what stopped me from doing art.
Oh, that's lame.
Like, no one understands my art.
I couldn't find the picture, but I also understand the parents infiltrating your privacy.
Yeah.
Because I used to have my mom would let me we'd go to Justice, and she'd let me buy like a diary with like a log on it or something.
Same.
Or, something.
There's no point in the log.
And
Yeah,
there
for
was
real.
one that I wrote, because I went to a Christian summer camp for so
I did
long.
Oh, dude, where'd you go? Glorietta?
I went to Dry Gulch.
Hidden Falls Ranch.
Oh,
I
damn.
went there
I would go to
for probably
Glorietta.
5 years.
Shout out.
For a very long time.
Damn.
At least 4 years. of
There's
my
at
life,
least
yeah.
That is a
200
long
people.
time. Okay,
And,
so I want
well,
to know this.
There's
So-
at least 200 people that know me by Skittles, by the way. Just
Cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah.
Skittles.
Yeah.
I just call you Big Cheese.
Big cheese.
But I wrote in one of my journals, Jesus, and I put like a circle around it and some like squiggly lines. And then later on in my life, I don't know when or what happened. I must have been 9 years old, but I went through and I put an X on it and I wrote "not real" with an arrow pointing towards it. And my sister fucking took a picture of it
Oh
and sent
my
it to me
God.
because she found it.
Snitch.
And it like circulates in our family
Oh.
group chat that I fucking wrote that.
That's so good.
And I'm
Not
like,
real.
well, the fucking guy that he wasn't even a preacher. We would have campfire every night at this summer camp, and he was a science teacher from Amarillo High School,
And you'd be like, not real.
and he would talk about space the entire time. And I remember sitting there in the cabin because we would have like a Bible talk like before
Yeah.
bed, and we'd be sitting there, and I was like, I said, I don't remember really exactly how I said it, but I was like, if I was like basically I was like, if Jesus is like everything and can take like every form, or we're made in his image or whatever, then I was like, why don't we have like tiger feet and like a fishtail or whatever?
That's awesome.
And the counselor was like, I don't know why you're asking that. We are made in his image or whatever. And I was like, okay. And then I think that point is when I went and I was like, I'm fucking going home as soon as I get back
Real.
to
Just like Santa
as
Claus.
soon as
Not real.
arrow pointing.
To
Not
hell.
real.
Dude.
Oh, that's
The
so
stories
funny.
that I could
used to-
tell about
draw
church
camp.
I was so afraid. I'd rip it up into tiny little shreds and go throw it in the backyard in the dirt. I was terrible. I did not want
I
my
was
parents
forced to like
see shit.
talk in like tongues. I was forced.
Oh yeah,
There
I
was this
too.
kid that was like crying
Wow, I
because
know
like he
that.
was like, I
Did you have to do
purposely
that?
made, or you never spoke in tongues. Speak in tongues right now.
No, don't
Come on.
make her do that. That's weird. It's awful.
That's how they
It's
did it though.
super weird.
They're
They
like,
literally would.
speak in
They'd be like,
tongues.
speak in
You
tongues,
could do it.
and
Speak
you'd
in
have to do
tongues.
it.
Speak it
And
now.
you'd have to go, "Let's go away,
Up
away."
in the
I could do it
the
now if I
church,
needed to. It was
Sunday
horrible.
church, the community. Speak in tongues.
Yeah,
You can.
we went to a different kind of
Shaba
summer
haba
camp.
da baba.
We weren't
Shuba
doing all
shuba
that.
roob.
Wow,
It's
yeah, we
crazy
were not
shit.
doing that.
And
We,
that's
we were making
I was told I
crafts.
wasn't doing it right several times.
they're like, nah. Stick to
They're
your
like, too many
stick to
scoobles.
your silly little
Too many
art.
little scoobles
we
and
were
boobles.
learning how to do archery and go swim.
Damn.
Learn how to
Man, I wish I was
I
at
was
that
learning how to
church. Fuck.
puppeteer correctly and not move your thumb, or only move your thumb and
Damn,
not
that's
the top part,
trauma.
and to speak in tongues.
Yeah.
That's on trauma.
Yeah.
I was a badass.
And
So
make bread.
what were those like? There's a
Friendship bread.
theatrical like dance or like to a song.
interpretive
And
dance.
that was us.
did
Interpretive
interpretive dance.
dancing, speaking in tongues, and getting drunk in the Holy Spirit. Yeah, that was ours. I don't know why we got into that, but that, but
There
like
needs to be something for that.
maybe that's what it is. Art is just
Other than
trauma.
bless you.
Excuse you.
Oh, that's rude.
It fucking.
I fucking
excuse
do
you.
not like. If someone said that to me, I think I'd dick them. I don't
Excuse
think I
you.
can do it.
Do you know why people say "bless you"?
Yeah,
Because
Maybe.
the devil made you
I
sneeze.
think I've heard something. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I want to hear it.
Because when like the plague and shit was going around, people would say "bless you" to prevent you in hopes
From getting
of
it.
you getting like the plague,
Right,
or
right.
maybe not specifically the plague, but like illness. You know,
I thought it was like a witch thing.
like it was like the king, like the
Like if
king
you
is blessing
sneeze,
you.
like-
You're blessed by the kingdom of God.
I thought it was like
from
if you
illness.
sneezed 3 times, you were a witch
Yeah,
or
you're-
something. There was a demon inside you. That's why the
You could say possess
Salem
you
witch trials
instead of bless you.
possess you.
Girl,
Don't let me have
the
plague.
Salem witch trials is a fucking.
Oh yeah.
Girl.
Don't get me started with that.
Girl.
We don't have enough time,
They
bro.
literally, like,
Yeah.
made tea and then were burned because
Mhm.
they believed that like rosemary.
They just wanted to
would-
kill a bunch of women.
Yeah,
They
they literally
literally just wanted to
burned
kill
women
women.
for finding science,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
all named
They're
themselves
like, "You're
the
smarter
father
than
of
me?"
science.
Right.
I gotta burn you and take
I
everything
I
you
gotta
know.
take credit for this.
Yeah, literally.
I'm gonna kill you.
And abuse women for the next
Yeah.
hundreds of
Or
centuries.
you don't want to sleep with me? You're a witch. That
Yeah,
was a
Oh.
lot
literally.
of it too. That was a
You're a
lot
witch,
of
Oh
it.
my gosh, you know what's crazy? If you've ever read why people went, or specifically why women were admitted to asylums,
Oh,
even in
yeah.
like the
Oh.
80s.
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them, reading a book
Yeah, it's insanity.
like in the
Oh.
80s.
Some of the
like in
things that
1980.
people were sent to
Women,
mental facilities for.
this
Oh
is
my
probably, you
Postpo-
probably
so
know
much
this.
postpartum depression.
postpartum
Women were
depression.
fucked.
Oh my
Women were
gosh.
just
Women
sent
with
away.
periods,
All it took was a little
PMDD,
hormones.
all of that shit. It was psych ward to you. Psych ward to you. Go.
was,
Get out of here with your
Dude,
period.
it's so
I don't want you
Hysteria.
that.
They called it
Yeah,
hysteria,
Women. What was it?
which comes
I don't know
from
if
the
y'all know
words for
this,
our uterus.
but,
By the way, that word.
Women would get treated for hysteria and like all of that shit from orgasms.
Yep.
They
They
would
also
treat
would-
women from a natural thing that they were supposed to do,
They
and doctors
also
were
would
like,
treat
"Oh, you
women
just
by
need a
giving
fucking
them
orgasm."
orgasms all the time, unwillingly.
That's insane.
They also that was also a huge treatment in medical
That's fucking
in
crazy.
mental
Fucked up.
facilities was masturbating women all the fucking time until they literally just went crazy because
But they make
are
it
being
a medical
molested.
term, so it's allowed.
Yeah, they're being literally raped, but it's cool because it'll make them
some
not
doctor-
crazy.
Ugh.
They just need to
think about like
buzz,
some doctor writing, yes, orgasm 3 times a day. Yep.
They dead ass did though, babe.
Can you imagine like a
Fucking-
man to a man being like knowing that this other man abuses his wife and
I
then
cannot.
just writing
Oh.
down on a piece of paper that she's just clinically insane.
Yeah. Oh, just women are like that.
He's-
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
like, we know what these women
Anyway.
are.
I don't understand how they're there's a lot of people don't have humanity.
Right.
They just don't have humanity.
No, I will
They don't
say,
see women as
there was,
humans.
There
or
was one time a
people.
doctor kind of told me in the realm of like, you got to release. But that was like, I had a medical condition. That whole, I got sick, real sick, and it was because I was driving a lot. And the doctor was like, you got to do that, dude. I didn't know, so it was good to know. It was good to know that there was a doctor that was actually going to tell me.
He was like, you gotta whack off sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta
That's crazy.
you gotta do that shit. And I was like, holy fuck, I didn't know.
See, but
that.
they would tell a man that. They would never tell.
Yeah,
a
they would
woman
just
that.
be like,
They would never,
"Take this
ever, ever,
medicine."
ever, ever
Be
tell
like,
a woman
are you on birth control?
Because I'm telling you
Right.
right now, I had things going on when I was with
Are
my
you
ex-husband
pregnant?
that was horrific, and they would have never said anything like that.
Are you pregnant? No. Are you?
They're like,
are
you
on
want
your
birth
period?
control?
No?
The amount of times that the first thing out of a doctor's mouth is, when was your last menstrual cycle?
That's literally the first thing they always ask.
I'm
you.
Always.
like, that's not why I'm fucking here. If I wanted to talk about my period, I'd be at Haven Health. Like, what the
Right.
fuck are you talking about, bitch? Like, no.
Crazy,
It's
crazy
insane.
shit. Women, I'm sorry that you all have to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry
Well,
to
okay.
go
but
through
we're artists, and we've
that. We're artists.
We're artists, and I paint about it.
Yes.
we've made it fucking through the muck and the turmoil, and we're still working hard.
Right.
So what are you doing, huh?
I'm
We're
just
sorry, but
I'm just
what are
a
you
fucking
doing?
white dude with a
Yeah,
pod.
what are you doing? Yeah, I start
just a
next
white
week.
dude
I
with a
want a
pod.
steak.
Next week, Jobie wants to go to get a steak from.
I don't know. You can make it at home. I don't care.
Delvin's. No,
Oh,
Delvin's
they don't have
is
steak?
They have.
Oh, but
Ooh,
but they got
everything's good there.
brisket.
They got brisket and ribs.
You been to Delvin's?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
girl.
you need to go to Delvin's with us. Braxton
fuck it
knows
up.
everyone
I would
there.
risk it all for that. I'd take lactate.
We
Kill a
love-
merc.
I'd take lactate and I'd go.
I love
Let's
I
go.
don't
their
give a
their
fuck.
greens.
I do it on my off day, so I can go home and just
love their
rot
greens.
and sleep.
You're gonna make me cry.
Ugh.
Let's just go to
I
have a
got
Delvin's
some,
weekend.
grilled fish there
Oh,
and rice.
I've never had their fish.
Oh.
Oh my god, I've never had their
My
their
God,
fish.
it
fried,
was so
their
soft.
catfish is sick.
I've never had their
And-
fish.
Oh yeah.
I
Here, we
forget.
do an ASMR. It was
That's so funny. I've been saying I want
fish.
Long Johns. Now I'm like, psh.
the fish from Delvin's is so soft and savory and had so much seasoning on it. It was so fucking good. Go to Delvin's. Don't eat anywhere else.
This is not a paid promo.
This is not a paid promo. We've had two
This is
sponsors.
not a paid
so-
advertisement for Delvin's.
But it is
Yeah,
so
so how do we-
fucking
how do we get to
good.
talking
I
about
don't
it?
know,
Barbecue.
but it's so.
I don't know.
Oh, because I said I'm on my period next week, and I want a steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually really good for you.
I know, dude. My iron is so low. My,
My
iron
iron-
is so
My
low.
iron-
my
iron-
iron.
iron-
I gotta
iron is
get
so
rid-
low.
I gotta get one of those iron fish. I gotta get rid of the
Iron
iron
Sailor.
fish. For
I
real.
was about to ask you if you've ever had one because I feel
Bitch,
like you
no,
would
I
out of all
need
people.
one.
I
I've
know.
been needing one
Where
for
do you get
years.
an iron fish? I'll get us both one.
I don't know because the only place I see them online is Amazon, and I'm not doing
They're
that.
hard to catch.
It's probably like polyester.
I was afraid it was lead or something.
They're
I was
hard-
like, I
they're
don't think I
super
want to
hard
buy one
catch.
from there.
It's very rare to catch them.
Rayon.
Good one. I bet they have them at
Thanks.
World Market.
Thanks. Did you get that one? You
I
didn't get
didn't.
that.
I wasn't listening to you.
I said they're very hard to catch.
Etsy. I bet Etsy has them.
They're down in the Arctic almost. It's like the Pacific area.
Well, usually
heavy.
my grandfather told me that the iron fish
I need to just keep cooking in my cast
swam
iron
within
skillet.
the deep depths of the creek beyond the
Okay.
southeast
Oh,
part
we're
of
fucking
Hereford.
we're fucking meandering.
You gotta go to Hereford to get an iron fish.
Oh.
Do you got anything to promote?
I got some shows this month. August
Wow.
22nd, I'm doing Backyardigans. You can find the info on
Right.
their Instagram
Okay.
page. And then I'm also playing Golden Light on the 28th with Terror Tower and Bar Down.
This is August, right?
This is August. Yes.
22nd and August 28th.
Yeah. Other than that, I'll just be farting around.
Hell
So,
yeah.
I got nothing much to promote.
Okay. Joby, you got anything to promote?
I have, I'm not sure on the dates, but I know the months.
Yeah, Bazaar.
I have Bazaar Bazaar in September. I think the 6th, I believe, is when that is. And then I also have the fall solstice market at the 806 coming up too.
What day is that?
I'm not sure. I think it's in
Is it
October.
August? It's October as well?
Yes.
Everything you do is pretty
Everything's
much in
a little
October?
far. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have a lot in August right now.
That's
I
all right.
might do a show soon, but I don't know.
Right.
I'll
These
announce
are-
it. If I do, it will be on my Instagram.
You can catch Joby at
I'm at Idle Art all the time.
you can catch Joby at Idle Art doing every Thursday.
Oh, every Thursday there's dance class for $5 at Idle Art, and Dick Moves is doing the class, and it's very fun. It's very fun. I've
So if
been
you want to hang
going.
out with Joby, you can go
Yeah,
over there.
I've been going, and it's fun. You don't have. There's no pressure. I'm not the best, and it doesn't matter because it's fun to just move your body and
Move
feel
your
good.
body.
It's really made a huge
Yeah.
difference.
Everybody. Yeah.
What do you have to promote?
I have a show on the 28th, August 28th as well.
He does,
I do.
Oh,
It's at
but he's
Zombies,
going to your show too.
but I'm going to your
oh,
show.
yeah, because it's
Yeah.
at a different time.
Yeah.
Sick.
I think that's all I have is August 28th. I have that show, and I'm going to try, I took a week off. I think I deserved a Friday, but, doing the pod every fucking week, you'll see my face every time. All the time if you fucking subscribe and follow me on Instagram and stuff. So I think that's all I have right now. I do have one coming up September 11th. I know it's 9/11, but,
Do you remember?
yeah, September 11th,
September?
it is Kevin Lemonade is coming to town. But that one's going to be a crazy time because I'm also going to have him on pod, and I'm also going to have a band that is touring with him on pod. And then I'm going to do a show with them at the fucking Rockwell Event Center. So that'll be fucking cool. But other than that, I think I'm just hanging out and chilling at the moment. It's kind of actually slowed down. This whole fucking summer, it felt
It
like we were
slows
doing.
down, and then in the Halloween time,
Right,
is when
Halloween
it starts
time
to get a
will
little
start coming
crazy
back up.
again.
Oh, September 13th.
It almost you bud.
I think September 13th, I am DJing the
Well,
trigger
yeah,
warning
but
that
it's
Dick Moves is doing. So that too, but I'll promote that whenever I can.
Do you remember?
What are your
One
socials?
Christmas?
September.
My Instagram is Grace Arrington. I go by Lucille. That's my artist name.
Lucy.
Lucy.
Mwah.
And I have some shit on SoundCloud.
Except for our song.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that as soon as I said that. I want to re-record it, you asshole. That's the song we should work on next.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're working on that other song that I
We
sent
can work on both of them.
Yeah, you
Okay,
need to work
fine.
on both.
I also want to know what your verse is on that before I do mine.
Okay.
But yeah, I go by Lucille. Add me. If I don't know you, I might add you back. So we'll see. But my profile's public right now for the time being. So get it while you can, brothers and sisters. Because then I'm gonna go private after all this promotion shit's over. So,
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
but yeah, honestly, if you see me in person, that's the best way to get me to know who you are. So
Oh yeah.
I do have Instagram, but say hello to me,
Yeah,
and maybe I'll remember
she's not
you.
on social media as much. I can barely get to her.
Well,
I had to send her. I had to send her TikToks through text message.
through a Safari link.
Yeah, Safari link
Yeah.
TikToks. I'm like, you should probably like
But
that.
I watch them.
So
I
this is
do.
a bird
I'm
talk.
there. Hey, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Jobie, social media.
Jobie 806 Jane.
It's
Also not private. You can follow me, and I post my art on there. And
Hell
when I'm
yeah.
doing shows,
Good. Sick.
yeah, okay, good.
You know where I'm at. You
know.
can follow me on or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Moshcast Productions. All of my shit that I do is going to be on there. All the music videos, all the sound songs, all the fucking pods, everything. And then my social media, I drop all of my promos and all the pictures and all the things that I do in my life on my Instagram, which is almighty_s.i.g.h. You can find me there. And
Nice.
you'll find them there too because they're always around. Guys,
Somewhere.
we
We're
talked
around the
about a lot
corner.
today.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Grace,
homie.
we gotta
Thank
have a
you.
pod for you specifically where we
Anytime,
talk
brother.
about your shit too.
Anytime, Big Cheese.
But you'll see Jobie around. She's always around. She's always
Heck
vibing.
yeah.
We're always having fun. She's always hanging out. So we'll see y'all next week. I love y'all, and like always, go fuck
This bitch
yourself.
hard, man.